What's going on, guys? It's your boy Razor Sharp Picks, and I'm coming at you live Friday night live bet stream. And I brought my guy Dabby Cab with me. What up, Cab?
Man, I'm ready. I don't have a bunch of we were talking backstage. I don't got a bunch of action pre-bet, but that don't matter because we're going to get into action tonight, and we're going to get into action with you guys into the chat right there. Speaking of, shout out to our guy right there, Viper MB, man. He said Suns 14-5 at home. Him and Ron Lofton are going back about some bets right now. I know Ron always brings us winners. He said he's going to be oh wait, I thought he said Heat. No, he said he might be on the Heat. Okay. But shout out to you guys in the chat, man. How's the ponies been going? Razor, you've been betting some ponies today?
Ponies have been hot. I don't know if you've been following me, but man, on Monday, we had a nice $3,900 pick five. Last night we had a nice $1,000 double. We've been rolling, man. Nice little winner today at Gulfstream. So it's been good. I do have some horse cappers coming on tonight, so we will be betting horses as well. And of course, we got some great handicappers in all other sports as well coming on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see we got a lot of new members today. Robert, Troy, Rob, Serious Business, and we appreciate you guys as always. You guys can become a member too for only $4.99. Click that join button down below. We appreciate it. Every time someone becomes a member, fuck it. I'm going to take a new shot. New year, same shots. That's what we're doing. Become a member. We'll take a shot. Wine Time Sports in the house. Viper MB, Rod Lofton, Joe, Brandon. We got the whole squad. It's the new year. It's going to be the same shit. We're going to win some money. Let's bring on our first guest of the night. It's been a while since I've seen my guy. Last time I saw him was in San Antonio. And Mr. Gomez, Jimmy Gomez in the house. What up, Jimmy?
Hey, what's good, baby? What's good, Razor? Dab as well. Hey, I ain't been on show with you guys in a minute. Everybody else, happy Friday. Hope everybody's been cashing today. Salud, got a little Jameson ginger ready for tonight. I know how Razor keeps doing it every 10 or so. We got to get a little bit tipsy. And at the same time, we got to cash some checks, take care of the bill. So how are you guys been? How's the family?
Good, man. I got to get a drink to drink with you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Repping that alternate, even though, even though Ducks are not, the faves, hopefully we're tanking for Bedard. Got that reverse retro going on. So.
Oh, man, I love it. It's one of the best movies of all time, The Mighty Ducks. Man, come on. That's one of the best throwbacks. That's one of the top sports movies, I think, in history.
Yep, that came out at the same time. Remember that? And then they threw out Angels in the Outfield. They were freaking cashing them checks with the sports movies.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you guys for hanging out. Like I said, we got a lot of action tonight. Right now, we will be focusing on – let me get the game on TV. We have Nets and Pelicans. The line did drop down to 4, but it looks like it moved back up to 4.5. Line opened up at 5. The total right now looks like it's at 231 across the board, 231.5 at some spots as well. Looks like the public is betting the over and the Nets. Jimmy Gomez, you got anything on this one?
Well, I mean, I tried capping it quarter by quarter. I do think that the Pelicans are going to most likely come out strong and kind of just end up taking the plus ATS, I think is what I'm leaning towards in the first half. And third quarter is really where I'm going to make my decision. I think that Brooklyn typically does fade on the road as of the recent showing in the fourth quarter. So that's my game plan is look to the Pels plus first half and then see how they play in the third quarter, see if we can step on Brooklyn's throat.
I like it. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Cab, I know you don't have anything, but
well, I got something. It's not mine, but it's our guy. So shout out to our guy Dutch. Dutch boy. I retweeted it. He is on the Nets. Everybody in here knows who Dutch is. A great capper. You catch him on Jimmy with Fridays. I think he goes on Bet in the Bags Fridays, and on the NBA Pub Hub. So our guy Dutch, he's on the Nets. I haven't bet this game, but I definitely wouldn't fade him. I'm going to look to live bet it though. That's really what I'm going to try and do is basketball is such a game of like ebbs and flows and runs that if I can get either team, to drop down by 10 or so early, I might look to the other side. So that's
Right.
live bet. And that just makes basketball is such a beautiful thing to live bet. It's such a beautiful thing to live bet because it goes like this, especially college basketball, man. Like you see some of these teams get up by 22 points and they still end up being a 2-point game by the end of the game, which is crazy.
Right. And I do understand Dutch's side, and a lot of trends do favor. They are head-to-head 7-3. ATS, they've been covering 7-3. The last 10, the Nets on the road work has been not road work, but just last 10 in general has been 9-1. I mean, so they have been beating teams on average of 12 points. I think 122 they've been scoring on this last 10-game run. So it makes sense. But
was that straight up or against the spread?
That's just straight up. Against the spread, away they've been 6-1 the last 10, and straight up they're 9-1. So away historically this season they're 12-8. So they're not really strong. ATS away is 11-9.
Okay, so right
the
about
money
there.
line is 12-8.
Okay.
Shout out to Nasty Nate in the house, Mr. Trifecta. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Let us know if you guys got anything bet in the chat, though. If you got any props on this game or anything like that. I did look at the props. I'm not going to force anything, though. Like I was saying, I'll live bet it. There's no reason to force anything ever when gambling. So it was
also,
funny.
You guys know how we do it. Make sure you hit the like button down below. Also, if you can, share it on all your social medias. If you got Twitter, anything, Facebook, whatever you got, please share the video. You know how we do it. Once we get to 50 likes, we're going to start taking some shots. And then every 10 likes after that, we're going to take another shot. Right now, we're at 14 likes. So we got to get to 50 so we can take a shot. Mikey D in the house. What up, Mikey D? Wine Time Sports is on Pelicans +5.
From my neck of the woods.
There we go. Wine Time said Pelicans +5. That's what he said. Okay. Wine Time, I love it when Wine Time and me are on the same side. I haven't bet this game, so I'm not on anything. But me and him seem to be against each other a lot. But when we are on the same side, it's a thing of beauty. He's also got Hornets +10, Sharks money line, and Bulls +5.
Boogie in the house. What up, Boogie? Jim in the house. What up, Jim?
What's good,
We got
Joe?
a lot of horses tonight, too. So if anyone's in the chat betting horses, post those bets in the chat, too.
Oh, yeah. What's running tonight? What courses did you cap or are you looking at tonight?
Charlestown's running tonight, and Turfway Park.
I need to get my TVG up. Let's see.
And then we're gonna have Spencer and Mikey P come on for them Aussie horses.
Oh, nice. Shoot, me and Spencer, man, he's been hitting that NHL pretty sharp. He just hit we put some money on St. Louis Blues against the Maple Leafs. I think they were like a +232 2 games ago and cashed that. He's been hitting the NHL sharp. I've been watching his feeds there on the Twitter feed.
Nice.
It's funny. Our guy Dave hit me up today. He's like, so I didn't post any bets yesterday. I gave a couple out on Jimmy's show. I was just busy as fuck, so I didn't post anything. And then I don't have any today because I don't like it. And he hits me up. So what? You don't post bets anymore? It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Who was that?
Dave. Our guy picks from Dave. It was like tomorrow. I was like, I might have 7 tomorrow. I just don't. If I don't like anything, I don't have it. But live, we're gonna get into it here. I'm gonna have my book open as soon as this game starts.
Yeah, it looks like they pushed it back to 7:45.
And when I bet a game, look, I know that it doesn't really matter that much, but especially if it's baseball, because if I cap baseball, it's a lot of what I'm looking at as the pitchers. But if I bet a game and they push it back, it makes me so damn mad, especially in baseball, because in that you're pushing that fucking starters, even just 15 minutes, it makes a difference. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
They're used to that rhythm, that 7:05 start, 7:04 start, whatever that normal tip.
Well, it's a routine. Yeah, you just have to be in it. You have to be in it. Nate said he's on the Nets first half, so we got a couple people Nets first half and first quarter. Who was it that said first quarter? Boogeyman. Shout out to our guy Boogeyman right here. He said first quarter, and then Nate's got first half. Well, now I know what I'm rooting on for you guys, and then I'm rooting for Pelicans full game at this moment for our guy Winetime.
Well, Jimmy's on Pelicans first half.
Right, right. I haven't pulled the trigger, but definitely.
Oh, you, Jimmy.
I want to be able to take plus the points first half, and obviously go with Winetime and take plus Pels for the full game. But I want to get some good, maybe we'll get a plus 180 money line. I want to find a good number.
I just don't know how the Pelicans are going to handle this team without their two top players. I mean, they won last night without their players or whatever, but they played Houston.
All right, Nate, don't you fuck me. This is on you. Now I'll get to troll you if you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I'll ride with Nate. Oh, wait, are you betting it, Jimmy? I don't want to go against you head to head if you're up here.
No, I haven't bet anything yet. Like, just like I don't know if you gotten a chance to go on with Sniz's show and I mean, I have an emphasis of what the game should look like. I have an idea of what the play should look like. Just, we're here to try to figure out what the actual money is going to, cash at. So I haven't played anything yet.
Let's get it.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, Nets are technically the stronger team in recent form. But like I said, just the home away stats, if you believe that, with NBA, I think it favors the Pelicans. So we'll see.
Not very many only Pub Sports Radio where you get us where we hop up here and tail the chat. Right? That is a little reverse, but hey, we got great cappers. It works.
What you guys got going on?
That's why we got the best chat on YouTube.
Yeah.
First half is Brooklyn -2. Over under is 117.5.
I can pull the props back up too, and you guys don't have anything on any of the other games either tonight? Basketball games?
No, I didn't.
No, I haven't pulled the trigger on anything. I did kind of do a half cap, thinking the Clips are going to be a plus 4.5, but they're so shaky given on who's going to actually play or not. So, you have to wait for live. If Kawhi and Paul George are playing, I would take that plus 4.5. If either of them are gone, then, I mean, they're probably going to get their ass whooped then like last night.
Wow, this game. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's NBA. If anybody follows me, I'll do props. That's one of the few things I don't bet that much. I don't know. It just capping the NBA drives me crazy.
I was leaning Toronto money line.
What about?
I had Cleveland plus 5.5, but don't like the fact that Donovan Mitchell is still kind of cooling down from his 70+ point performance. He's still, obviously I don't know if they're planning on giving him the day off today or I thought that's what I heard through the grapevine. So I'm off that one.
Hey, shout out to our
in the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to our guy Star Child in there. What you talking about, Joe? Opposite of what? The Cincinnati or the Southern Miss? Those are the only two.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got some new guys coming in. We got 36 plus people in the chat. We're at 18 likes. We got to get to 50 so we can take our first shot. Let's bring on our next guest of the night. He's a Philly fan, but he's from New York. Mr. Mike M in the house. What up, Mike?
What up, boys? There's an intro.
What up, Mike?
From New York. How you doing, boys?
Man, I'm ready to win some fucking money. It's the new year, but nothing's going to change. I'm ready to win some comments tonight.
It's the new year, and I'm 1-0 in horse racing this year, thanks to that little gift this morning.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Bro, I'm telling you, my horse racing record thanks to Razor is so good.
Love to hear it.
Sweat free. I didn't even know it started.
You got any action on this game, Nets and Pelicans?
I'm going to roll on the side of the Nets tonight. I've seen a lot of people on the Pelicans. I don't know that I understand why. I also got a nice little look to the over tonight. I think there's an opportunity to see some baskets flying all over the place. So we'll see. I like a little Kyrie points prop. We'll see if he gets over his 28.5 tonight. That seemed like a nice little dabby cab prop in the right spot. So let's see what we got. How about you guys?
Well, I think I'm going to ride with you and Star Child on this over. I put a little half unit on the first half with Nate and then a half unit on this over here. So I got some action now.
It's Friday night. It seems like these guys can get up for it and throw some buckets around, Yeah. 3 points should be going. The magnets should be flying. We're in good shape.
Yeah, man. I mean, the smart side seems – the sharper side seems like the Pelicans because the Nets should dominate this game. I mean, the Pelicans are missing their top 2 players. The Nets are playing good.
Right.
Why is the
line
only 4.5? So small?
You do have some bigger money coming in over on the side of the Pelicans. You got 70% of the bets, 67% of the money coming in on the Nets. So there's some bigger bets coming in on the Pelicans. But I don't know. I've seen everybody I've seen on Twitter today has posted Pelicans. And I don't like the Pelicans to begin with. So it's not too far. You don't have to twist my arm too much to get me to go the other way.
Right. I feel you, Mike. I definitely understand especially when it's people that we trust and knowledgeable. When there's just too many people on a certain side, it just gets scary.
I'm just thinking.
I'm going to need you to take that jersey off for the big play I have tonight. That's not going to work for us, bud.
Hey, in the dark times and in the best of times, you got to.
That is sharp, though. I like that sweater a lot, but not tonight. Tonight, I think they're going to get beat down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with. I mean, that's fine. I keep hoping that they get beat down and they keep their focus on not game and 2 or 3 at a time and focus on this Bedard watch.
Yeah, I hopefully Philly gets him there. Nasty Nate, what up, Viper? Boys, out looking to make some cash tonight. I like it.
Mandy's in the house from Facebook. Thank you, Mandy, for hanging out.
Andy Gomez. That little Facebook, that adds instant credibility to your name there when you got the little Facebook logo next to it, doesn't it? It's the new blue check mark.
A little stand out, yeah. It hasn't started yet, has it? I'm trying to put my TV up now.
Well, sure looks like this Bulls the 76ers without Embiid is not, I don't know, is not working at all. They're getting their butt whooped right now by 11. The Bulls are.
I'll tell you what, I gotta vote for a moratorium on these fucking injury concerns. Everybody caps with these injuries nowadays. It was probably 3 weeks ago where I said, you know what, I just don't care anymore. I don't want to put myself through, is he playing, isn't he playing? And I gotta tell you, since I put that away, my NBA numbers have gone through the roof. Even the other night there where everyone was jumping off the Lakers. The Lakers sucked to begin with. Now they're no LBJ. They were what, plus 185, plus 285, plus 290 as a dog, and they came out right and smacked them from start to finish. I mean, sweat free. Come on.
Talk about NBA numbers off the charts. How's your account liking that prop that I always preach for?
Oh, of course, dude. I text you about it every time it hits now.
Every fucking time it hits.
I'm going to get you a Clarkson jersey for your next birthday. I think I just missed this one, but you're getting a Clarkson sweater next time.
Hell yeah.
All right, I just locked in 2 bets. I'm doing $200 on each, and they're both first half bets. 200 Nets -2, and I got over 117.5.
Well, I'm glad that we kind of bet the same thing. I'm on the Nets first half with you in the full game over. So,
get those live bets here. I got to jump in on the live side. We already started.
Penny Bombs in the house. What up, Spence?
Let's get it. Let's get that cash.
You want to come bet some horses with us?
No. Wait, where is it? Hold on. God damn it. My phone's so slow. 1 second.
It's not the phone. It's the user.
No, my phone's slow. It doesn't update.
Star Child likes that over. I like that.
Yeah, that's
Shout
what
out to the 46 people in this Friday night.
There we go. Chat. 50 people in chat. We only got 26 likes, though. We got to get to 50
better
likes.
press that.
Couple of we got the Nets are 7-1-1 against the spread with a margin of almost 11 on the road, coming off a conference loss as a favorite. Let that percolate for a minute if you're on the Nets side. Pelicans are 17-4-1, covering by 8 off a win at home against a non-conference team coming off a loss. Couple supporting trends. We got
Viper said he's on Harvard, but betting on nerds is a bad choice.
Yeah, but those nerds were kicking the shit out of everybody on the West Coast to start the season.
Yeah.
What's going on over there? Do I even want to look? That was the Pim Slap play of the day.
Oh, was it really?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like our game just tipped just now. It was a late
sir.
tip. 15-minute tip. And
I gotta tell you, I'm
fouled. Where the fuck is my TV remote?
I'm a crabby guy tonight. I got this fucking, I don't even know what this is, Seagram's Hard Seltzer Ginger Ale. I'm flat out of cocktails from my little New Year's Eve party that we had there the other day. So haven't had a chance to get to the store yet. Just somehow this couple days got away from me, and I'm down to the last couple of things that I don't know if it was my boys. Apparently the girls didn't want to drink them. So here we go.
Man, Mike's gonna be in here drinking like fucking Listerine here in a minute. He's gonna have some mouthwash. Be like,
I got this. I was actually kind of intrigued when my boy threw it out there. It's he works for one of the beverage companies in town, and they came out with a seasonal hard seltzer classic ginger ale. I don't know. Does that make me? Is that not good? I'll try it. It seemed okay.
Anything with alcohol in it, it's got to be good.
What is that?
It's definitely hard ginger ale, that's for sure.
I'll take my ginger ale, but alcohol, whatever works.
Tastes like a flat ginger ale is what it tastes like.
What is this?
We got Harvard down 3 at halftime. Let's not hit the panic button yet. We kind of counted on this. Thanks, Nasty Nate.
What'd you say, Cap?
Somebody just put something in our chat. EuroLeague results today. I guess they're putting us some. Thank you for giving us those EuroLeague results. I'm sure somebody was waiting on those.
I definitely didn't see that name. I was on Madrid. They beat them up from start to finish. That was a straight degenerate play while I was doing some tapping.
Nasty day, salute.
Yeah, thanks, Nate. I don't know. I've seen some of those bottles and cans. That's what I thought as I was reading it out loud. I got halfway through reading it, and I was like, I don't know if I should even finish what this is. I'll get it down real quick.
That was like that one time, Mike, when I said, I'll go down here and I'll come all over the place. It was like halfway through, you should have not said it.
Yeah. Well, I'll sway the other way when it comes time for shots because all I have left is Everclear. So that's good news for anybody that knows what that's like.
Shout out to Boston Nick says 50 watching, only 29 likes. Smash the like button. Brooklyn has an early 2-0 lead as the first minute goes by.
Blowing them out.
4-0.
Simmons take it to the hole. Easy basket. 4-0 Brooklyn.
Let's see how quickly I can.
Basketball tomorrow.
Man, there's a huge card tomorrow. Was there 150 college basketball games?
Dude, there's some
125.
There's a couple spots that I fucking love. That's why when people are like, "Oh, you're not betting 2 days in a row," it's like, well, one, I did bet 2 days ago. I just didn't post it. Two, I don't give a fuck. I'm so excited about tomorrow right now.
Yeah, there's tons of games. I don't know how the fuck am I cap all them motherfucking games. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 33 likes. We're getting there. We got to get to 50 so we can take some shots. Speaking of shots, our next guest, he was shopping and a liquor bottle just fell in his shopping cart today. I know because he showed me a picture. Let's bring him on. He's ready to take some shots. The fireman, Mr. Mikey P. What up, Mikey?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's good, Mikey?
What's going on? Y'all hear me all right? I got a different headset.
Yeah, good.
To go.
Cool.
Happy New Year's to you.
Happy New Year to you. I heard the word shot. It called me in like a bat symbol here.
Bro, your hair looks like all nice. Like what?
You like it?
Yeah, it's looking good, man.
I usually rock the hat, so it's getting a little long.
He's like, I need my hat.
Long. Nah, that's good. How's everybody doing? Dabby?
Good, man. Good. I'm excited.
Jimmy,
I
Mike?
just got some Action
Good,
and
good.
just tailed the chat.
Hey, Mike.
Instead of bringing them
Nice.
action, I tailed them.
Yeah, we got a 4-0 Brooklyn lead. The over is looking a little scary. 9.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's still 4-0. As Brooklyn has the ball around half court. 4-0, 9:20 left on the clock. Low scoring game to start. Mikey P, you got any bets on this game?
No, I played a little college basketball. You know, I'm no good at NBA, so I came to make some cash with y'all.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Have you looked at tomorrow at all? Like, I know you don't, not like, do you have anything for everyone? I'm just saying, have you looked at the games at all?
It's a much better slate than it is tonight. That's for sure.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Texas, Oklahoma State, Notre
yeah, some
Dame,
big
North
games.
Carolina. I mean, there's so many good games on the card.
Yeah, I took a little stab at Ball State tonight, -2, going up against Akron. So they just beat Toledo. It's kind of the top 3 MAC. You know, I give my Friday night MAC basketball just to have some play, but nothing huge.
Nice.
You looking
All
at
right, you
any
guys
more?
know I like to throw these parlays out when I get on these live streams. So let's give it a crack here. At the second half parlay, you got to move fast. Got to move fast. Here we go. North Kentucky -2.5. All second halves. North Kentucky -2.5. Yale under 71. Quinnipiac money line. Harvard money line, and UPenn +1 second half parlay. Looks like it's coming in at about a 20-1, little +2,000 tonight. Not our traditional +42 or +4,500s, but let's give it a shot. What the hell?
Do you know your record on these? Because I feel like it's like pretty good, and considering that you've had a +4,400 and such, like pretty good's really good.
Yeah. I think over the last maybe 5. Well, on Jimmy's show there, I threw that 6-0 out the other day, but I think I've got 3 or 4 over maybe the last 5 live streams. So we're doing pretty well. I think I threw up a stinker on one of them, but you know what? You're picking up +3,000s. I think one was +42, one was +46, one was +48 maybe. If you're doing it right, if you're only, we're not going full units, right? We're just throwing a little fun money out there to see what happens. But no reason you can't pop something like that. Especially, I find in college basketball, I don't want to get over zealous here, but when you're capping the game and you kind of see how it goes first half, second half, especially when these teams are down like a Harvard situation. I mean, unless Harvard just gets completely beat down tonight, which I can't see happening, that feels like a really good spot. It's a good straight up spot too. I also like to play them straight up. So let's go.
That's what, man, there's so many opportunities in college basketball. It's one of the first things I said when I first got on here. Like, I didn't really post anything yesterday, but shout out to our guy Big Show. I'm sure he'll be in the chat soon. Big Show, he texted me, he said, what's the live bet right now for college basketball at like 8:30 at night? And I'm not used to people hitting me up at like 8:30, or maybe it was later, but I didn't answer him for a little bit, and then I texted him back. I said, you know what, Gonzaga and Arizona are both getting their ass beat right now. Take them both on the money line. So we put a little bet together, made a little money last night. Live betting college basketball it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was doing something when you had hit me up, and I was thinking, I liked Arizona in that second half, thinking that they got, they were down 1 going into the second half. It was a 10 or 11.
Did I text you to take them too, or no?
No, you didn't respond at all. You asked me what I liked. I sent it to you, and then I was like, oh shit, I guess those are bad picks.
I was
Got
drunk.
nothing to say.
I was drunk. So I was very drunk.
I see a little Noli Knows update for anybody that's a Noli Knows follower. He's not on an under for the second half. He's on an Iona -2 for the second half. So we got a little Noli
I thought
Knows
you were about to say over. If Noli's on an over, I'm betting it instantly.
Instant. No. He's got Iona -2 for the second half. So I think that correlates with that under that we took in the parlay. Let's see what happens.
Mikey P, got any action on Turfway Race 5?
Yeah, I'm still alive in a pick 5 here. First leg was chalk, but I'd like the go for a little price here on the 1. I have the 1, 6, and 9 in this leg.
Oh, I got the same 3 horses.
Let's go.
Wait, what? Wait,
I did
can I bet it still?
169. I did 169 exacta box, 169 try box. You got about 2 minutes until the race pops off.
What do I click?
Ooh,
Meadowlands?
No, Turfway Park.
Turfway.
Close.
Turfway? Okay. 1, 4, and 6?
1, 6, and 9.
1, 6, and 9. Pick 3?
No, I did the exacta and trifecta.
Okay, 1, 6, and 9.
Yeah, I know it's a little late. I didn't want to step on anybody that was talking, but I did end up taking the Pelicans money line minus 135 for the first half live when it was 6-8. So just to give some action out there if it does get down to that number. I know it's already Pelicans are up by 6 at the moment, so 6:17 left to go, 12-6.
We're gonna offer you the cash out on that one since we're on the Nets there.
I understand, sir. I understand the reasoning.
Shout
So
out
how
to
do you guys feel about the whole playoff thing with the NFL?
I'm in Bills country, so I'll take a stab at it first and say, health and safety, God bless them, and happy everything's going well. But what the fuck?
Yes,
it's
sir.
a total screw job for the Bills there when they were coming out. I mean, they were down, and it didn't look like Cincy was scared that game the way it started out. But, man, it's like everyone was all excited all season long up here in Western New York talking about how it's going to snow. I mean, Buffalo, if you guys have been watching the news, has been catching 6 feet of snow every other week for like the last 2 months. So it was going to be a mess for a team like Kansas City or Cincy to come into town. But I'm going to guess now that they're going to end up playing in Detroit. It'll be the Bills' 3rd or 4th game in Detroit. So happy he's okay, though. That was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, either way the NFL did it, someone's going to be mad, whichever way you did it, I think. But yeah, I don't know. The Ravens kind of got screwed too.
Yeah.
Because now their game means nothing on Sunday. They were fighting for a win to win the division, get a home game. Now it's on what they're doing, like a coin flip or something now if Ravens win, but now they're not going to play anybody. I don't know. Shit's confusing.
Yeah, it seems like it turns out that if one of the top 3 teams there, Cincy, Kansas City, or Buffalo, plays each other in the final game, the AFC Championship, it's a neutral field coin flip opportunity, which is really, really absurd. But you know what? I'm surprised they canceled the game. I had a boatload of money on that thing too. So I was when I saw Cincy come out and have no problem going down the field right away, and Buffalo takes that field goal to start it off, I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be a long night.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Dutch Boy Fresh in the house.
Pay that man his money.
It's good, Dutchie.
Yeah.
Our guy Dutch Boy
Dutch
Fresh.
Boy.
Oh yeah, but going back to that, yeah, the Bengals are about to make that a rough night for the Bills. I'm just glad that, going to the topic of whether you should get your money back or not, that does sometimes open up a Pandora's box, whether these books can, cancel your bets at any time. So sometimes it's not good that they're giving the money back, but I mean, I'm happy.
Well,
I know I had some money, so I'm happy.
A lot of I jumped into the rule book right away to see what it had. A lot of them have stipulated rules up front, and they indicated that it had to be like a 55 minutes worth of game time or something like that to be official. So
Okay.
made sense that, they gave it back faster than others, but terrible to see.
Yeah.
How about the NFL skirting around when they were trying to say that they told them they have 5 minutes to prepare and get out on the field, and the NFL's like, we never said that. Troy Vincent came out the next day and said, nobody said that. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, the announcers said it like 5 times as the guys were sitting out there walking off the field.
Yeah, Joe Burrow warming up.
Right. Crazy. I wonder how many fantasy teams were affected.
Obviously, this line is
My team.
A lot. Wasn't it championship week?
Yeah, I was down 40, I think 45 points or 46 points, and I had Josh Allen, and I had the Bills defense, and the guy I was playing in the championship had no one. So I mean, I would have needed a big night from Josh Allen, but I had a shot, and they just canceled it, and I lost, got second place.
Damn.
people are going to think that this line's bait, but it's going to move at least. And I don't care if the public's all over it. I'm going to bet Kansas tomorrow right now at -1 before it goes up.
Mikey, we got the exact. Did we get the trifecta?
No, it's 30 to 1 on the
I
exact.
jumped in there.
30 to 1 on the exact. 6-1.
Oh,
It's
30
true.
to 1.
True degenerate behavior. I'm throwing throwing money on a horse race that I can't see. I'm not watching it. I know nothing about it, and it's just something I hear from my guy Razor. Okay. And it won. Am I 2-0 to start my racing season off?
Wait, we won?
Yeah.
Exacta hit 30-1 on the Exacta.
Fuck yeah.
That's how I learned. And Razor we trust. There was like a
Yeah.
Let's
COVID year when
fucking
he
go,
was going
baby.
strong Monday through Friday.
Let's go.
6-1-11 was the final.
I got to tell you, my challenge with horse racing is I play horse racing like I play any sports bet. You know, it's a single unit. It's not a fractional unit or a couple of bucks or anything like that. And then I get hurt because there's so many fucking races.
You put a full unit on that just now?
No, I slowed it down.
We're not at 50 likes yet, but when you hit a horse race, catch it, shot time.
Pelicans are up 18-11.
You knew we were going to catch though, Razor, because I tailed you, and you know how it is when I tail your picks. So we win our races.
How'd they finish? 1-6-9. What was the order?
6-1-11. Did you
6-1-11.
box it, Mike?
I exacta boxed it. I can't do a try on the two sites I have.
Okay, yeah.
That's
So
good.
if you did like a $2 exacta, it'll pay $60.
That's exactly what I did.
I actually did I screwed it up, so I did a $2 exacta, and then I ran it back with a $5 exacta. So should that be pretty decent?
That'll be nice.
All right, let's go. 40. It's crazy. You click $7 on the bet, and it ends up being $42.
I figured that out the hard way when I first started betting with them. I was like, "What do you mean $2? This shit ain't $2. It's $36. My ass is $2."
Adds up.
We went to Saratoga a couple years ago for a bachelor party a buddy of mine had, and we go like once a year for a work meeting or something like that. And this time it was just straight pleasure trip. And all day long I'm cracking away like it's literally like I'm watching an NBA or a hockey game. You know, $50 on this, $100 on this. I had no idea what I'm doing. So we sit back down, and one of my boys invites, some guys that live in the town, but they're from our area originally, and however they knew each other. The guy was literally like Rain Man. He was like barking out where these guys come from. They come into town specifically for all the things to look for, all the bells and whistles to look for. And he says, "Here's what you guys do. Go play this exacta box," or whatever he said. So we all did, literally. The thing ended up coming in. Every single guy in the bachelor party picked up like $850 on this exacta box. It was unbelievable. Made up for my total shit day, and we went out that thing. Got crushed. What a great! It was unbelievable. It was crazy to see He's like this jockey flew in from the West Coast. He had a chance to go down to Florida, but he chose to come to Saratoga. So in that case, he knows he's going to win. He was going through all these second and third level factors that I was just looking at. I'm like, what? Somebody called him Rain Man. We were all drunk, and he didn't want to be called Rain Man.
What up, Cheech? Cheers to everyone in the chat. First shot of the new year. We'll take another one once we get to 50. And Pelicans are on fire from 3.
Oh, my drink's already gone. My head hurts so bad this morning.
Pelicanos up by 10. Let's go.
I'll just keep going. Right?
Sorry, chat. Sorry, group.
What'd you say?
24-14. Pelicans are on fire.
Is this a first half, second half situation? Hopefully.
I don't know. Not necessarily. The way that I had capped it that Brooklyn was going to fade off in the fourth quarter, so they needed to technically come out strong, either in the first and or the third. Pelicans should win the second quarter. That's why I had the Pelicans in the first half. So.
Man, there's so many good college basketball games tomorrow. So many damn games.
Yeah, there's 150 of them. Everybody's in play tomorrow.
The fuck is Utah only a 5-point favorite over Oregon? Oregon is dog shit.
Man, Oregon got beat down against Colorado the other night.
Oregon is such a dog. I don't bet Oregon game. Anybody who's watched me cap, I don't touch Colorado and I don't touch Oregon. I hate those fucking basketball teams. I don't know why. I just hate them. But you know which one I do like here tomorrow is Arkansas catching points against Auburn. I won't go full game with it, but I'll definitely probably be on Arkansas in the first half.
What do you think about Kentucky getting
There it
the
is.
half against Alabama?
Woo! It came off of that one.
Kentucky, man, they
weren't able to pull away against LSU last game.
That's what I was about to say.
know.
And then game before that, who was it that they got beat by the game before LSU? Because was it Missouri? Missouri? Yeah, Missouri beat the shit out of them.
Yeah,
Let's see, where is this game? It's at Alabama.
Sure.
at Alabama.
Fuck, man. It's
Razor, that treat was a little $175 net profit for me off
It's
of
gonna
that
sound
thing. Let's
crazy.
go.
I would take Kentucky full
Nice.
game and Alabama first
Yeah,
half.
fucking take it.
I know that sounds weird, but like, because I think 5
Woo.
points is probably, it could easily come down to the last shot either way. But you know, I don't know. I'll probably be off this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I am too. I just thought it was a little interesting.
What was that? That was intense. Star Child said, "Roll Bama, let's go." Yeah, I think Bama. I wish it was like 3.5 or like 2.5 for Alabama, and I would be all fucking over them. But 5.5 is like, come on,
It's
it's right there. It's right there. It's like,
yep,
yeah.
it's tough.
For anybody following tennis out there, I got a live tennis opportunity for you. Going into the third set, we got a little Eubanks versus Lajovic. 1-1. Take Eubanks there. Quick little live tennis ATP play.
I guess I just won a horse race, bro. I'm out here fucking bet. I don't tail people, and I'm about to tail a fucking live tennis play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
He's like, yes, you are.
Horses, tennis, and NBA tonight. It is. What is it?
Oh
One more
my.
time.
Oh my.
Which one? I got 3. Which one is it?
It's Eubanks.
Oh, with the
Eubanks is in the EU. He's
Yeah,
in
no,
the
yeah. I said
Auckland,
E.
New Zealand.
I'm
It's a
not very good at-
qualifier. It's a qualifier for the Australian Open.
What do I take? -1.5 or -0.5?
Sure.
You mean sure? Is that what you gave out?
Well, you're going to take him, period, right? So is there a money line or -0.5? He's got to win, so it doesn't matter, really, ultimately.
Well,
Whether he's-
-0.5 is +110. Money line's -175.
Yeah, take the -0.5. What the hell?
Can I lose like on a tie?
Troy Terry.
I don't think so. I don't think in that case you can. No, because it's -0.5. They're in the third set. Just take the plus money. Don't go crazy.
Okay.
I'm not. It's hard for me to say without looking at it what the -0.5 means. Is it if it's a half a set, somebody wins this third set, they win the set. So even if it goes to a tiebreaker, someone gets a 7-6 final, that's still a half. I didn't see what he was up.
Let's just hit this, and then I'll retire 1-0 on the night from horse racing and 1-0 on the night from tennis.
All right.
And then I'll also be 1-0 lifetime in tennis. So technically, I'll be the best tennis gambler there is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're going to need him to win by 2 for that plus money to hit. That's okay.
What the fuck, Mike?
That's all right. Doesn't matter. This isn't going to a fucking tiebreaker. They went 6-2 first set, 6-3 second set. You're not in a tiebreaker spot here.
Mikey, you betting Rose Hill at all?
I am looking at Rose Hill because Chuckytown sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took that money line preset there, Sammy Calmer. It was -158 or something like that. I got it for.
Shout out our guy Viral Video. He said he's going to take the Coyotes team total over 2.5 in the Yotes game first period over 1.5. What does
Hey, to
that
anybody
mean,
that traded,
Sam? Does that mean I lose? Sam just said incoming tiebreak.
well, fuck you, Sam. You don't know what you're talking about. What are you?
Is he joking with me now?
Unless he's beamed in from the future, he doesn't know what's going on.
Fucking Sam. Salute, bro. He's just jerking your chicken, bro. Relax.
Jerking.
Dickhead comment of the day. Can we highlight it?
I got you. There you go.
There it is. I'm gonna drink my ginger ale seltzer to you, buddy.
Man, Bulls came all the way back.
I
Nets,
know.
Pelicans right now, 21-26. I'm assuming we got another free throw impending since it just went to 21 on my screen. No, that was a bucket. My bad. 21-26, 5-point game. At least these points started coming. I mean, it's not a ton, but at least they're coming.
I was gonna say what points?
More than we had, right?
Yeah. Well, Nets started out real slow. They were Durant was missing everything. They were down 10. Now they're only down by 5.
Sorry, guys, if you hear the crying behind me. Turn off.
No, we
Who
couldn't.
said they were on Ball State?
I am.
Is that you, Mikey?
Yeah.
Seemed like a low line to me.
Yeah.
Spence, if you're in the chat, let us know if you got anything at Rose Hill. Oh, wait, there he goes. Never mind. He's on the 20.
Hey, Veer Video with that comment. If you have any Nightcrawler cards, DM me. Maybe I'll look at some stuff for that. If it's something that I like, take some pictures.
Jimmy's got some virtual NBA card if you're interested. I'm sure I'll sell it real cheap.
No virtual. Only the hard stuff. Only the stuff that you can hold on and capture.
Wait, what is a virtual card? Is that real life?
Those
Like
NFTs and shit like that, right?
Pretty much. It's gonna be a fad. It's not. I mean, they had the top shots. I think NBA has top shots or something like that. That's like their
cryptocurrency
version of.
Jimmy, you got a lot of cards. What's your most expensive best card you got? If you don't mind sharing.
I don't have anything crazy. I would say my most expensive card is I have a Cale Makar rookie that's numbered to 150. That's a PSA
Nice.
10. So that card is probably worth I don't know, $950 right now.
Nice.
So, but I have a lot of stuff I haven't graded. I have a couple Joe Burrow rookies. I have some Anthony Edwards. I have one Anthony Edwards rookie that's graded. I have a couple short printed. So, I mean, honestly, if you ever decide you get into it, at the end, just buy what you can afford. Don't go over that, and then just collect what you can buy. If you like gambling, yeah, buy the boxes. If you don't really like the risk, I would just go straight for buying who you like. You know, John Morant. What are the singles?
Can you find really good cards in them, like small 10-card packets?
Yeah, if you look up on eBay and you just put the keyword lot, you know, so if you wanted maybe like 5 John Morant rookie cards, PSA 10, like a lot of 5 of them, then yeah, you can buy them like that, and then kind of think about it more like as investment shares. If you think, you know, Luka or Ja's going to be the next guy for the next decade or whatever, it would make sense to buy a couple of them and, you know, put them somewhere and hold them for a couple of years and sell them when they're like, you know, Kobe Bryant's or whatever. But you never know, right? That's the risk unless you feel pretty confident in somebody.
Seems like there's room for a lot of fuckery on some of those, buying them by the pack and whatnot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's been some stuff saying some of the serial barcodes have been given like certain information out, case hits. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like buying a lotto ticket, you know, so you have to be kind of halfway invested as like just like a sports collector. And then, you know, the rest is, you know, luck. And then if you don't got to worry about it, just go ahead and, like I said, buy the card by itself. And you may pay that premium, but at the end of the day, like let's say if I wanted to get a John Morant autograph and it was a PSA 10, that card would probably cost you around maybe like $2,500. But if I were to just buy a box and try to get lucky, it would probably cost you around maybe $1,800. So, you know, the chances are very slim in comparison to what you actually want. So if there's something that you actually want, you might as well just spend the money, go get that Luka Doncic for like $500 or $600 rather than risking it. So, or the other way, which I do it, is buy some boxes and then just save it for a couple of years and see who turns out to be good.
I'd have to be high on some significant crack rock to go out and spend $500 on a fucking Luka card, any card for that matter.
Hey, you never know. Hey, trust me. Imagine the people who bought Purdy cards. Imagine people who bought Purdy cards about a month ago when they were only worth $1 or $2 probably for some autograph card that was numbered out of 200. Now he's probably worth $400 or $500. You just 300 extra time. You know, just it's that's part of the magic of of getting cards. So I mean, it's not meant to make you rich, but there is a side way, you know, occasionally you can make some money off of it.
I heard Razor collects old Cabbage Patch dolls, but I haven't been able to confirm it, so I'm not sure.
Oh, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. Cabbage
Nice.
Patch dolls. I collect Pokemon cards,
Nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I don't even know what that is.
Isn't that one? That was an old card game, I believe.
UVO?
I think it was,
Grab that card real quick. I'll be right back.
yeah, it was like
Nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh or something. I don't really collect them. I just making shit up, but sounded good.
Sounded legit. You throw 3 letters together and keep talking. That sounds good to me.
The Nets, they did come back. It is now 28-27.
Jimmy's cash out value has gone way down since we last talked.
28-27 going into the second quarter.
Yeah, Cliff, I'm the same way. It's funny. I got a buddy he'll go out to these lunches and he'll talk about dropping $300-400 on a lunch, and I tell him he's crazy, and he's like, "You'll spend that on a game tonight, but you won't go do it for lunch." I said, for my gambling week, it runs Monday to Sunday, so I'm not up or down on a Tuesday. It's all week. I gotta wait to get cashed out.
Yeah, you'll bet that money on a game because you can win it back, and you go spend it on dinner. You can't get that food back after you spend it. If you bet it on a game, then you can go to dinner twice.
Right. I want that quick return, you know? I could turn it over 3 times or 4. That's why I struggle with future bets. I mean, unless you're catching a plus 2,000 or plus 3,000 future bet, I struggle with those guys that they'll take plus 125s or plus 150s, and they're like, it's a sure thing. Well, everybody thought the same thing about Alabama going into this year, that they were going to be at least in the national championship. And now you got your money parked out all year watching a shit team that you lost already. There's no cash out value, and you're left in the hole.
The only sure thing about Alabama was when they played K-State, and we hammered the fuck out of the first half full game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those were a couple of great championship or semifinal games that we saw, though. Holy shit.
So we might as well go ahead and let everybody who has an opinion on the national championship game give their opinion. I don't know. Like, I want to live bet it. I so badly want TCU to score so I can live bet Georgia. I mean, it's a 12.5 point spread for a reason. I know that everybody's I got to imagine TCU is going to be a public dog at 12.5, but I'm not in the business of fading Georgia.
You got to take 12.5. I mean, Jesus, that's
my ass.
Really?
Bro, I'm going to be honest. You're going to hear it here first right now. I genuinely think Georgia covers the spread with their eyes closed. I know that's like, I think they beat the shit out of TCU. I think Ohio State played the absolute best game that any college football team could play, and Georgia still managed to beat them. CJ Stroud was outstanding in that
game. They're going to cover that easily. You should spend some money on Razor's UVO cards. He'll give you an investment.
What in the fuck is that? Yu-Gi-Oh?
The equivalent of Jack's
like
Magic
the
Beans.
Pokemon?
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Talking about. Yeah.
Bro, that was like that show. All I remember about that is there was a dinosaur in the city.
All right, Razor, chat, everybody else. So here it is. This is
nice.
This is my number 1 card right here. It's a
It looks
card.
badass.
It's a Premier's. It's a PSA 10, and it's numbered out of 150. You can't see it, but it's acetate. It's see-through. So it's really, really, really cool card. Razor, if you ever want this card, whenever he becomes your number 1 quarterback over there, Jordan Love, let me know.
Oh yeah, I need that one.
You right here.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously these Bobby Witt Juniors, I got him before he was the hype. I think he's going to end up passing Julio Rodriguez. I got these autographed. And
nice.
That's pretty much it. I got some heat from Curry, some John Morant. And then this is my nice little Anthony Edwards card. So
nice.
How long you been?
Did you buy those in packs, or did you buy those straight up, knowing what you were getting, or was it just a straight gamble?
Everything that I got is a straight gamble. It's a straight. I pulled myself. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it's a little bit more precious, you know.
Sure, that's cool.
That's cool. Smith, I'm just going to address it and shout out to you guys. I like the chat giving their opinion. Our guy Joe said TCU plus 12. I saw Nate said you heard it here second because I said it. Georgia by 24. Smith said UGA's weakness is secondary. TCU can throw it. Got to take the points. Here's the thing. Their weakness is their secondary when you can run the football. Okay. Whenever you can't run the football, it becomes a lot easier to cover people. And I don't think TCU is going to be able to run the football next week. I think that's actually the main part of my cap why I think Georgia is going to pull away with the game. I don't think TCU is going to be able to run the ball next week.
Well, you heard it here first, because if you want to do yourself a favor and sprinkle a little plus 360 on TCU today and wait for Cab to move that line on Georgia by the game time, you can catch it again at maybe plus 400. I think TCU's got I think they're a live dog. I'll take the 12.5, but I definitely think there's a situation. This one reason, well, predominantly one reason. How many times have we seen a quarterback that's won the national championship already go back into the next national championship game and just throw a complete flat tire out there? I think it's happened with Bama. It's definitely happened with Clemson. You know, these guys either they don't want to hurt themselves for their NFL opportunity, or somebody's chirping in their ear that you need to work on this for your game tape. There's something else going on besides going out there and winning the national championship. Deshaun Watson, another great example of it, right? These guys either missed that first one.
Yeah, but Stetson Bennett's like 45 years old, so.
Hey, let's go, baby. Pelicans.
Yeah, you're right. He's like older than us, so we're
13-1 run in the second quarter. Told y'all.
Told us what?
Hey, but
what is it?
It's 41-28. 27 left.
Good news. My sparkling ginger ale's gone. I'll be right back.
So now the question is do they tighten up and do they get back in the second half? You could still get money line at Nets plus 135. So obviously they're not really taking this big run into any serious.
Does that say 1-13 in the second quarter?
Yeah, 13-1 run. This is definitely it was another opportunity to live bet it. I mean, but
live bet this shit. They're only putting them.
I think everyone's going to be betting TCU.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone's going to be on TCU, and I think that Georgia covers and wins this game like bad. I think they beat the shit out of them. I don't think Duggan's going to be able to even consider doing what CJ Stroud did last week.
It's not sparkling ginger ale, Cliff. It's hard ginger ale. There's a big difference. I'm not sure what it is, but it's gone from bad to worse. We're down to Jenny Beer, 1878. It could be brewed in 1878, or it could be the style.
Let's start taking bets. I think Mike M is going to pull out the cheer wine next. Who wants to bet?
We're flipping over to Everclear next. It's going to get real. It's going to get real in the second half.
We're going one way or another.
Get my OnlyFans account going for you guys.
Hey, you got to fund that bankroll somehow, right?
Hey, whatever it takes.
Also, guys, we're at 40 likes. We got to get to 50 so we can start taking some shots. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button down below. Also, press the share button. Let everyone know we're hanging out, handicapping, some sports. We got NBA, NHL, horses, college basketball. We got it all. Pub Sports Radio.
Viral video. Okay. You're the first. You had to be. If viral video wasn't the first, I'm betting this shit because it was either him. I think it was viral video. Somebody put it on my Twitter, just on my page. They were like, "You want the lock of the century? It's Brandon Fraser winning Actor of the Year." And I responded to him. I was like, "Are you talking about for playing that fat guy?" But it's like, okay, it was you. It was you. Yeah. But it's like, I've seen that. I've seen it. Like people are already kind of preempting the narrative for that movie. So fuck, that might be worth a bet. Why not?
Nasty Nate, don't judge me on these beers alone.
Mikey, you got any Turfway action?
I singled the 6 here.
What racetrack right now, Mike?
Turfway.
Turfway? Okay.
I think there's
Park Race 6. I'm taking the 4-horse to win.
4 and the 6. All right, I'm gonna.
Boy, I hate to chance a good thing. I'm already 2-0 this year in horse racing.
Bro. You could do like Jimmy and Razor and all those guys and say you cannot end on a win, or you can do like me and take your win.
So yeah, but you're the guy that says he hasn't bet in 2 days, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I bet
stop in a win.
I've bet, and I bet last night. I just haven't posted any bets for other people.
That's like if you're betting your Jordan Clarkson 3-pointers and it hit for 3-4 times straight, and all of a sudden you're like, I hate money. I'm not gonna bet the next one.
It's a safe bet if Jordan Clarkson's playing. He's betting it. I like it.
Mike M knows. Yeah, that's what anybody who knows that like asks. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm probably betting it just because.
That wasn't the point. That wasn't the point of what Jimmy G just said. The point of the story was you have to keep betting until you lose. You're not going to hit Jordan Clark. You're not going to hit his 3-pointers. He's hit 5 in a row. And on the 6th game, you're going to say, hey, fuck it. I'm not going to bet at this game because you just won 5 in a row. You're going to bet that shit again automatically.
True story. I was going to pass on the 6th time in a row. And then Dave got me on it because he's a mush. And then it didn't hit for the first time in 6 games because Dave's a mush.
That was me too. I think I texted you and said the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you too. Both of you motherfuckers mushed.
I said, dude, this isn't going to hit.
Next time, don't pick up Dave and Mike's messages that day.
Yeah.
Well, I got him about 3/4 of the way through too, so he wasn't dodging that one.
We are looking at an 0-2 first half kind of start.
Not good.
Under is looking good because we bet the over, and Pelicans are looking great.
Let's go. At least somebody in the chat's cashing right. So, hey, but hey, but we'll see how they carry on in the third quarter. They both are very, very good in the past history in their home away situations in the third quarter. So I honestly think that's going to be the deciding factor whether Nets have any fight in them or Pelicans are just going to freaking keep continuing to stomp a foot in their butt.
Mike, will you do a tornado? I'm trying to figure out why we haven't had somebody do that on camera yet with the beer. So whoever's got a glass.
What exactly is a tornado?
You turn it up and you spin the beer and it'll come out in a tornado. I want to see somebody chug a beer in a tornado. I don't have one or I'd do it.
What, like
I don't have one either.
Over my head?
Only got Jameson. Sorry, guys.
You just in your mouth. You just go like this and spin it and the beer will come out in a tornado. You never seen somebody do that?
No, I don't know that I'm the guy to be experimenting with that right now either. I thought about it and I looked at it and I'm like, that sounds. Yeah, I'll save it for my.
Wait, Cab, can you do that? Can you do that again, Cab? What is he supposed to do?
Spin it.
No, but show us how you did it.
No, I didn't go underneath. I just went like this, spin it. I was very careful with how I did it. I already preempted that. I knew you would come with that, so I was very careful like the whole time how I did it.
Let's go Harvard. We got to list ourselves a little tie here. Harvard.
Back, boys. I'm gonna get some ice for my drink.
Let's focus on what's really important.
He needs ice. That means he's sipping on it. You gotta drink it faster. You don't need ice.
Fuck! I missed 2 start games.
I'm already 2 drinks in, sir. Which stuff?
Oh, I forgot. He's drinking that good shit. He got the Jameson.
Coming off the top, how we looking? North Kentucky. We're gonna need a little North Kentucky magic for our parlay here.
1, 2, 4, 6 was the final at Turfway.
Is that good?
Not for me.
If you bet the 1. All right, let's get a bet going here. Charlestown.
35-45 in this Nets Pelicans game right now.
Mikey P, you playing Chuckytown? Pick 5 at all?
Maybe the pick 5. Just looking at this race.
Yeah, you still got a half hour until the race starts. See if I can put a little ticket together.
Ross Pitts likes Ross. Are you saying you like Creighton tomorrow against UConn getting 8.5? I could be convinced of that.
I don't think it's 8.5. I think it's 6.5.
It's gone.
Hold on, let me pull it up right now. It's 6. It's gone down. Hold on. Yeah, I got 6 or 6.5. I don't know, man. Creighton looked good early in the season, but since then they've picked it back up lately, I guess.
They kind of went through a little stall there where they looked like complete dog shit.
Shit for a minute, yeah. Man, there's so many good games tomorrow.
I think UNC steamrolls Notre Dame tomorrow.
Notre Dame's very good.
Jimmy, you're on mute, Jimmy.
Sorry about that. Cab, you keep continuously say there's so many good games. We all know there's over 100 college games. So I'm just very interested. If I had to put you underneath the gun, what are your top 5 games that you're interested and or just have pretty strong plays for already?
The first one I threw it in the chat for everyone too. I took Kansas already, first half and full game. I think that line's going to move. I think a lot of people are going to be on Kansas, which I don't really care in this situation. So I got Kansas first half and full game. I'm interested a lot in Arkansas getting plus points in the first half against Auburn. Utah against Oregon, especially at home, only laying 5 points. I'm interested in Utah, but I could go on and on. The Tech-Oklahoma game is interesting. Tech's only laying 4 at home against Oklahoma. The Texas-Oklahoma State game looks good. Texas is only laying 1.5 on the road against Oklahoma State. I mean, I can keep going. These games look great, man.
I mean, by all means. I mean, don't let me – I thought I was giving you 5 meant maybe too much, but don't let me limit you. I know that's your realm. That's like if somebody asked me stuff about hockey, obviously tonight I was more focused on NBA, but whatever you feel, it makes sense and you've capped and it's comfortable for you to give out to the chat by all means.
Hell yeah. And then we were talking earlier about the Kentucky-Alabama game, but that spread's too perfect for me to be interested in that one. We'll be live for that game though, so we'll probably find a way to live bet it.
I like Missouri to smoke Vanderbilt. Early window, 9. They're laying 9, and Vanderbilt. I still think everyone's got that perception of what Vanderbilt did last year out there, and there's no Scotty Pippen Jr. Right. So now you got Missouri who's just out there beasting everybody through the SEC, and I think that's a good opportunity. That I kind of feel like Missouri is going to end up in that maybe 3 spot to finish off the SEC. They're going to be a contender.
60 plus people in the chat. And we're still not at 50 likes yet. We're at 42. If you haven't already, hit the like button down below.
Come on now.
To get fucked up tonight. I'm trying to take some shots, and you guys are cock blocking. So hit the like button. I'm trying to take a shot. Once we get to 50, we'll take a shot. And every 10, take another one after that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Saturate. Ross One Time, Star Child. We got the whole squad in the house. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, pubsportsradio.com. Make sure you follow them on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and on Twitch. Well, that was quick. 47 likes. There we go. 3 more.
Ask and they deliver.
And the Brooklyn Nets are down by 8 with 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter, 45-37. Couple score updates. Portland, 68-67 in the third quarter. Knicks up 57-41 in the second quarter. Bulls are beating the Sixers 80-74 in the third quarter. 47-22. Hornets are whooping the Bucks' ass in the first quarter. Spurs are up 31-25 in the first quarter. Wizards are down 32-13 in the first quarter, and the Pelicans are up 45-37. 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
I think TCU will probably beat the shit out of Iowa State tomorrow at home.
That is the absolute hot school program. I subscribe to that theory. I think it's like 4-0 this week too. You got a program that's running hot. If you're you got your college football team in the national championship, you're a college basketball team out there. Everyone's all over CFB right now. You know you're not going to want to go out there and throw up a donut. You're going to have to go out there and play your balls off.
Ever since they lost that game early in the season, they have been hot. And everyone expected TCU to be good. They came out ranked everything, and then they lost that game. There's somebody. Fuck, it was like I don't even want to guess. It's somebody they shouldn't have lost to. I already forgot who it was. Like Northwestern Kentucky or some fucking random shit like that. They were up 12 and they blew it, but since then they haven't lost a game and they've looked damn good.
You had I'll show you a theory applied was Tulane against Tulsa earlier this week, college basketball, right, where they're laying like maybe a half dozen points at home against Tulsa, and I saw a ton of people on Tulsa like, Tulane's not this good. Yeah, right. The Green Wave just had that huge comeback against USC the couple days prior. Zero chance Tulane wasn't going to go out there and kick the absolute shit out of Tulsa. They didn't have a chance. Could have been 15 points. I think they still would have covered.
Hey, Nicole, just to answer your question, you asked me, Deal, I like the Caps tonight. The Caps have been putting out a good rush. They've been definitely trending a lot over. I would say yesterday I did have the +0.5 in the first period. Predators right now, they're usually up and down. I would not put any money against the Predators at this time. I mean, I feel like they're in this swing right now where they could stop anybody at this moment. So I would definitely not lay the -175 with the Capitals. So, and then wine time, $50 to be able to get into the Ducks game. Hey, you got to capitalize it, man. Whenever somebody's in town, you got to capitalize it because those tickets are cheap. I was thinking about going to the Bruins Kings games yesterday, and like nosebleed seats were like $115. So, hey, you got to take advantage.
What do you mean nothing on fire, Nate? What do you mean I have nothing on fire? Not a
He wants you to put something in the air.
Oh, wow. I'm slow. I'm slow as fuck. You're right.
Jeez, Cab.
God, I'm not very smart.
All right, how are we looking here? Let's get a little parlay update. Let's start right off the gate. We had North Kentucky second half -2.5. We are up 3 in the second half, 55-47. Full score doesn't matter. We're isolating the second half here. Yale under 71 is sitting at 47 with 7.5 minutes or so to play on a timeout. Quinnipiac, money line. Boy, what a steal that was. They're smoking them. They're up 15 in the second half with 4.5 minutes to play. Harvard is up. And UPenn +1. The lone scumbag on the card, down 8 points, but tons of time left in that game. 7 minutes. We just need to get it. We don't even need to win this game. Just come back and, by that second half, let's go. We're alive. We're very much alive here. Let's go.
The lone scumbag.
Hey,
last one too. I hate when you read through a parlay card and you get to that last one and you're like, these guys are getting.
You already know. It's like you're going through it. It's like, oh, we're good. We're good. Oh,
I didn't even need to read that last one.
Got their ass kicked.
Hey guys, if I can give any, not really homer play, but home team play for tonight. Obviously, my Ducks suck, but I do believe the best play for the Ducks angle is Troy Terry to get an assist -118. He's gotten assists the last 4 out of 5 games, and I believe against this team, he averages an assist at least 3 out of 4 games. I got to go back and look at it, but that's my official play on the Ducks game tonight is Troy Terry to get an assist.
So Boogie Main asked us, did y'all win the tennis play? Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you had the money line, which I did, you won.
That's Mike. Glad he came and hung out with us today. There you go. I used your thing.
The final outcome was a 6-4 Eubanks finish, a.k.a. Dabby covered his -0.5.
Why'd you fucking play with my emotions like that? That's my money.
Playing with my money's like playing with my emotions.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're throwing tennis winners out on the live stream tonight.
Bro, I'm making money on horses and tennis. The fuck is going on? Let's go, baby.
That's right, Loopy. No room. Get me in and get me out. I'm not
asking me why I don't have bets posted today. Because I'm live betting tennis, motherfuckers. And I got horses. Get over it. Let's go.
That was a big W. That's a little +110, wasn't it? A little plus money for you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I threw $50 on it, too. I don't know. That's just kind of what I've been throwing out on my live bet.
Quick little bump to the bankroll.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Let's go, baby.
We have crossed over the degenerate bridge, and we are all in.
We're having a good night. Let's go.
Ah.
Oh, and we got 51 likes.
Yeah.
You know what that means? We get to start taking some shots.
Yeah.
We're at 50 likes. Once we get to 80, we'll take 3 more. And then we get to 70, we'll take 1. Once we get to 60, we'll take 1. Every 10 likes, we'll take another shot. 50, 60, 70, 80. Right now, we're at 50. Thank you for all 50 likes. Let's get to 60 so we can take another one. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
All right, Penn's coming back. If we can hit this parlay tonight, it's going to be game time. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get the parlay. I got everything else. I got the tennis play. I got the horses so far.
Yeah.
I should have got that parlay. I hope you guys hit, but if I didn't,
We're getting asked and everything with the Nets
my
game.
book doesn't let me offer anything like that, but I know you've been hitting them.
They're just for fun. So my degenerate coming out.
You got to have a little bit, right? You got to have your focus and a little bit of play money.
in the second half.
I get it.
When my boys and I would sit around back in the day gambling and stuff, my brother used to get so mad because he's like, I can't win with all these fucking parlays. And I'm like, you're playing them for the same unit. Well, it turns out he was a book minimum better. So every unit that he played was the absolute minimum, which applied to his parlays too. So he was going, when he hit a parlay, he was buying drinks for everybody, but he couldn't get enough wins going to make it work. I was like, you gotta grab your balls and bet more than the table minimum. That's like playing blackjack and you got the $5 out there in Vegas on the minimum and everyone's high five and you're like, great, I won $7. Thanks.
I don't ever trust that motherfucker to be playing the minimum. You better watch out for that guy.
Yo, Slaughter, shout out our guy, OG Slaughter. He taught me a little. If you got 4 people on a table in Vegas or wherever, you got 4 people on a blackjack table, he was like, all right, none of us are going to hit anything over it, or 12 or higher. We're not going to hit it. Bro, we sat there and busted out the dealer so many times.
Nate, you already know the score. It's 56-47. Pelicans are up by 9. 2:20 left to go.
So wait, you don't hit 12 no matter what, Kev?
That's what he's, bro. I thought the same thing. I was like, you're crazy. But, you know.
Well, the theory being that the dealer's going to have to hit.
It cashed. So there was.
Yeah, there's more.
It was.
There's more tens and low cards. There's more tens and more cards under 5 in the deck than anything else, right? So in theory, if you take that card that makes the dealer be able to stay, you lost. Or you're taking the 10 and you hit and you lose.
So and also there was 4 of us. It was Vic, Slaughter, me, and Nick Snizzle. Shout out our guy Nick Snizzle. So we were all sitting there, and the dealer's got to try and beat the top hand on the table, and then also they got to get at least 17 or some shit like that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
they have to get to at least 17. So you just sit on the 12, and if all 4 of you just sit and you don't bust, you're taking off so much of your losses by just not busting and letting the dealer bust.
Yeah. I'm a good team player at blackjack until I get drunk, and then some random stranger sits down and.
Mike, don't tell me you're the guy who splits 20s.
The worst is when you're running hot and someone jumps in, plays one hand, wins,
and then bounces
and leaves.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. No, you split 20s. You split 20s. You get up, you talk a lot of shit to the guy that split those 20s, and then you leave that table. Doesn't matter. Dealer's yelling at you to cash in your chips. You tell him to fuck off. That's how you play with guys.
The only time I split 10s if it's me and the dealer only, and I'm playing 1 by 1 at the table. That's it.
Jeez. Bulls jumped out to a 15-point lead entering the 4th quarter. They're coming through.
Shout out Top Set and Hanson in the chat. Loopy said we got the like after that story. There we go. Good.
Pacers are up by 5, 2:19 left to go. I feel like a lot of people had Pacers in their pocket.
Nets are down by 5, 51-56, a minute and a half.
Looks like the Harvard Crimson are up 62-60. We got 20 seconds left. Plenty of time left, though. They're only in the second quarter. Oh, wait, that's college basketball. It's the second half. Dabby's too focused to get
Akron Ball State. Did we have any plays for that game? Just kicked off.
I had Ball State.
Mikey's on ball sack there.
Ball State for what was the spread, or what would you have?
I got -2 this morning.
Oh, of course, the Harvard guy misses a fucking free throw. What a scumbag. And now they foul. What a dickhead. I'm going to write that guy's name down and fire him off a nice feeling about it.
Topset, message me on Twitter. I'll definitely send you if I got anything at Gulfstream tomorrow. I haven't looked at it yet, but
Nasty Nate.
Message me to remind me, and I'll definitely give you what I got.
Starchild, I was just thinking about that. I was even thinking about doubling down at half maybe when I look at the lines, but we'll see.
Scumbag Award play of the day goes to Luka Sakota for Harvard with 2 seconds left. Guy open, he decides not to pass it to win the game by 2, but to be the fucking hero and win the game by 3. Now we're going to overtime because Luka Sakota decided to be selfish with my money.
Hey, not respecting the cash. That's what I can't stand it when people don't respect my cash.
What are you going for 3 for? You're on the road. Sink that thing in the paint and knock it in. Get out of there. Take the W and move on.
Shout out to the 60-plus people in the chat. We got 60 people in the chat, which means we should have 60 likes. We did get to 50. We're at 54 likes. Once we get to 60, we'll take another one. Let's bring on our next guest.
Razor, you got some big free throws coming up right here, no?
From Nerd Nation. I do, big time. Picks from Dave. What up, Dave?
What's up?
Oh, speaking of scumbags.
Hey,
That's not very nice at all.
That's
and let's go, my
best
brother.
guest intro I've heard yet.
Cash on that first half Pelicanos.
Will you do the tornado?
Wait, Jimmy G.
No,
is
I'll
it
do
over?
some sort of drink. I'll be your monkey. That's fine. I need to order some booze.
There's
You wanna
24 seconds
grind,
left.
grind
My
the
book
wheel
already
and I'll
cashed
jump up
me
and
out.
down.
No, that's cool. I got the over. I need 118.
118. It's 117 with 13 seconds left to go.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
can you give us play-by-play, Jimmy?
I'm not watching the live. I'm just watching the book, but I'll let you know as soon as it turns. It's 4 seconds left to go. Still 117 left. 2 seconds left to go.
Oh, damn.
Swiss Horton with the shitbag comment of the day in the chat.
I saw that. My question is, what's Cab on? Because I'm not on this game.
I'm not on it, motherfucker, and you're not mushing any more of my bets.
I
My
wanted to
halftime's
take the
reached
other
0.
side.
You mushed me so bad that
I
I had
know.
the worst
It's
day
at
of college basketball this
117.
week I've had all year,
Yeah,
and
lost
I blame
by
you
that.
for it.
I didn't. Okay. When I DM'd you earlier today, I went back and looked. I didn't realize what happened a couple days ago, so I didn't take it. I had no action on any of those plays. None.
I know you didn't have any action on them. I was joking.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I've got going is I just hit a live bet that Mike gave me in tennis, so I won my first and only ever tennis bet.
Nice.
And then I hit a 30-1 that Razor gave me in horses tonight. So I had no bets going in, but I've got a 30-1 and a plus 110 from tennis and horses.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking shout out, Razor Sharp Picks.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, man, that's a nice hoodie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the nipple.
Yeah, I
rub,
just
that's
took a
extra.
Thunder minus 24 and a half.
And I got the
minus
full game over.
105,
Thank
so
you,
make that
Starchild.
official.
What's up, Jimmy? I've never been on stream with you. We've talked. Mikey P. I'm not sure if we're on Twitter, where we should be Twitter friends. We all need more friends. Mike M.
Everybody needs friends. What's up, Dave? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing
Pleasure to
well. I
meet
just
you tonight.
poured my first
Dave.
drink, and
First night that I'm with you. First night I'm with the Mike. I'm with the other Mike, the M&M Factory. This is a beautiful thing. 2023 is off to a beautiful start. So
Hey, live bet real quick before we finish our Kumbaya chant here is Spurs. Let's go Spurs. I took a little Spurs pick 'em right now live. I got him at plus 105. So let's go.
Dave, Mike, you're the best on these live shows, man. I'm pretty sure you're the best live better out of all of us. Just fires away. Just comes up.
Gotta have bullets in the gun, baby. I am the biggest fucking degenerate out there.
I fire away. It's just I don't win. That's the problem.
Because you fire away on the same fucking bet the whole night until it's gone.
Until it's dead.
Are you the reason I woke up on the day after that Clemson game with a condom hanging out of my ass? I'm not sure what happened. What a terrible
I don't know anything about that, but I lost 6 units that show. So,
dude, I remember saying to you too. I was like, "That's all you have on this? 6 units? That's all? That's all?"
Well, I swept the board that day. I went 6-0 on my picks on my post.
I remember we talked.
Excuses.
You were like, I'm either gonna have a really big day or just an okay day. And I was like, that sounds good enough to me. Let's go again. Like every time they got scored on, I can see exactly what happened when I looked through the history the next day. Every time they got scored on, bop, 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 all the way up. And it wasn't just taking 12.5 or 16.5. It was money lines too. Because if I like them to win outright to begin with, why wouldn't I like them when they're getting plus 400, plus 500?
All right, I just took a second stab at the Thunder minus 24.5, minus 110. So I got 2 units rolling on that game right now.
Minus 24.5?
Yeah.
So is anyone on? I'll just give it out to people who are on it. I'm on the Heat big time tonight. I'm on Bam Adebayo's PRA, points, rebounds, and assists. St. Peter's has already gone off. I'm on the Coyotes.
Ooh, I saw somebody else on their team total over in our chat.
I like the Coyotes too. The Blackhawks are fucking terrible.
They're playing the worst team. They're 2 of the worst teams in the NHL, but it's kind of like a how do I say this nicely? A retard fight.
That is not at all how you say it nicely.
Bum fights.
No.
Anyways, that's what it is.
Like it's like I'm gonna try and let you down easily. Fuck off.
Well, you already told me what words I can't say, so.
Well, nothing
that
starts with the R.
You just said a disabled fight.
Or an H.
I don't know about that one, but let's
or an F. There's a lot of names.
Not sure. Hey, shout out to whoever said the Bulls were going to smack down the Sixers. What the fuck? The only play I took in that game was the Bulls' first quarter. I think somebody from earlier today was on it, and I was like, I'll take that. Sure enough. They lose that one, they win everything else. Good job.
All right, there's our guy, Big Show. Shout out Big Show in the chat.
Big show. It's a big show.
Big Show, I wouldn't have ever got that live bet if you didn't ask me last night, so I owe you for that.
Spurs take the lead.
10 tickets on Pippin seats. You get the
Shitbag
11 ticket free.
fucking sports website. I'll tell you what, there's got to be some good money if you could complicate, or if you could duplicate something like this 4-letter company's website, but take all this bullshit off of there. You could do really well with it.
Yeah,
Every 30 seconds, this thing's popping on.
They've cornered that market, I think, for all eternity.
And then they stop trying. This fucking content's so terrible now. They just stop trying. Like, all right, we got everybody. Now we're done.
You know what? They also they used to have all of like the personalities.
Yeah.
And now they're all gone, and the new ones suck. The only one that's cool is Scott Van Pelt still.
I literally have no fucking clue what you guys are talking
ESPN.
about.
He did a good job the other night, I thought, Scott Van Pelt.
Oh, with
as soon as they lose
Yeah.
their NFL rights, that's the end of them. That's the start of the end, and it's coming soon.
I saw YouTube's getting the Sunday ticket, right? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would they spend like $1 billion for that thing
Thank
too?
God,
That's-
because DirecTV wants me to get DirecTV to fucking get it. I can't get it online where I live, so now I can get it on YouTube TV. Fuck you, DirecTV.
Where the fuck did YouTube come up with all that money? That's what I want to know. I still pay.
While
for
we're
free.
at it,
Just the ads.
Instagram blow me, Twitter suck my dick, and no.
Well, damn.
YouTube's great. Fuck DirecTV.
Grinder. What do you think about Grinder, Davey? Is that one good for you?
No problem.
Oh, we got a celebrity in the house. Moose Money in the house.
Where the fuck have you been?
He's not even a real person
A
anymore.
moose sighting.
Let's say they lack imagination, Moose.
He's been grazing off yonder somewhere.
Crazy.
I like the white T-shirt in there. That's an underrated move right there.
What's up, Papa?
Not only is it underrated, but it's in his moose call sound of the
Moose,
day. Too.
we need you back on here because Cap said you can't drink as fast as I can.
What up, Connor?
No.
Let's see.
First off,
One more like to get to 60.
Dave chugs like a third of a beer, so it doesn't even count.
This is on YouTube. Let's go back, play the replay. I'll pour the beer out.
You act like we can't go watch.
Yeah.
Okay, Moose drinks double what you drink.
Yeah, but he only drank 2 or 3 of them. I drank the whole case.
Yeah, but it's about doing it all at once.
You ain't a man if you ain't drinking out of a big motherfucking mug.
Yeah, and by the way,
What's that G stand
go
for?
Pack.
Go Pack Go. That's what the fuck it stands for. What game did they flex this Sunday? The best team in the NFL. Go Pack
Hey.
Go.
You know, I give Aaron Rodgers a lot of shit for being a scumbag about covering the spread, but he is finally dating probably one of the hottest girls he's dated in his whole career history. It's worthy of a guy that's
This
his
is the
stature.
Packers rebuilding year, and we just whooped the Vikings' ass.
He is rebuilding the trough.
And they had a
That's just
chance at
broken.
the #1 seed if they would have won. Speaking of Vikings, how about JJ? How many fucking yards did he have? 15? 15? And he's the best wide receiver in the league? Get the fuck out of here. The Vikings suck. Fucking
Didn't he,
fraud.
Love
didn't
it.
he assault that ref with his helmet? Didn't that happen in that game?
Fucking bunch of frauds.
Don't have to tell me. You can't a 3-loss team that has a minus 30 point differential. How does that even happen? It's called miracles.
Yeah.
Believe in God. Believe in God because miracles happen. Watch Josh Allen fumble on his own 1 yard line.
You know what team it makes me think of in college? TCU.
This year,
Yeah, lucky motherfuckers. They've skated by so
they
many
won
games.
that. They won that game fair and square. They
What,
beat
you're talking about
Michigan.
game? I'm talking about the whole season.
Oh,
All year, TCU won games that they shouldn't have won.
no.
Like that Baylor game? No way they should have won that game.
What are we doing with the Stanford Cal game? I
Ignoring
hear
it.
C-Mac earlier on, was he a Cal guy plus 8.5? I don't have it written down.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I think that for me, the only way to bet that would be Cal, and I'm so scared to bet on that fucking basketball team.
On Cal? Why? Did they burn you this year or what?
No, they're like 2-11. They're
Yeah.
terrible. I mean,
Suck.
just terrible basketball team.
Got you. I'm not gonna lie. I don't follow lick of college basketball. It's just too many teams. So
Well, if you hear the word Cal in any sport, they probably suck.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know about like water polo. Actually, I think all the Pac-12 teams have good water polo teams because they're all, West Coast. But
All right, here is the kind of cutting edge dynamic breakdown you can look to expect, or you do expect from me. We got a trend going on. Last 3 games, Cal's won, Stanford won, Cal's won. It's the 4th game. Guess who's due? Stanford.
zigzag theory,
Sounds like a Stanford opportunity right here.
the worst capping strategy in the history of capping strategies.
it works in hockey.
Yeah,
No,
I'll tell you what, though,
but
I do like Stanford's defense, though. I think they're a good opportunity there. So I am going to throw a little scratch on them. I'll write it down so that we can talk about how bad I was the next
I don't
time.
know. My lean
yes,
would be,
Johnny Guns. I was thinking the same thing. Aaron
lean
Rodgers
would
is the
be
only damn good thing that
California.
came out of Cal.
Yeah, my lean would be California because that's where Aaron Rodgers came from.
And
Even though-
Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch came out of Cal.
And Marshall.
That's some gematria type of stuff right there.
No, I do
That's
like
where he stole.
Stanford,
That's
though.
where he
Ryan
stole
opened up
the cart, and he fucking ran some people over. While he
Yeah,
was
and I
riding.
think he ran it over like those tire things and popped the tires, and he's a fucking badass. I love Marshawn Lynch.
Yes, sir.
I'm just here because I don't want to get fined, boss. Watch his press conferences.
Yeah. I don't like those fucking Skittles, though. That's too much.
Yeah, the Skittles ones.
All right. Well, Stanford minus 8.5. We've probably got the worst number possible. But
Still
we're
thunder.
live. We're live, and I'll fire my bullets so you guys don't have to. Save them. Keep them in the holster.
I'll just tell you like what I've been doing.
Keep in mind my theory for picking this game. Win-loss, win-loss. Well, guess who's up?
Oh, no, I'm not tailing you on this one. So you're going to lay the 8.5 with Stanford?
Yeah, it's already done. That's past tense, brother.
Good luck.
We're moving on. We got 2 games starting at 9:10 in the NBA. Denver Nuggets. I was a big fan of that Denver Nuggets trend yesterday. I think I threw out there that they won like 12 first quarters in a row against I think it was the Clippers, right? And they smoked them. They won by 17 or 18 points in the first quarter. That thing couldn't have been any easier. I see everyone's jumping on it tonight. Now it's -2, +2, -120. I'll still fire on it.
So that's like, you remember those milk commercials way back when the guy was eating the peanut butter sandwich and he didn't have a glass of milk and he figured out he was in hell, not in heaven, but it was all white. Maybe you guys are too young. It was a commercial. It was a milk commercial where the guy was in heaven eating a peanut butter sandwich and he went for his pitcher of milk and it was out. And then he went to the refrigerator and it was full of milk, but all the cartons were empty. And then he figured out that he was in hell, not in heaven.
Huh.
I must have missed that.
Yeah, okay, this is in the 90s. Cab, that's a lighter. Having a joint in his mouth and not having a lighter.
Don't you put that energy out there, you motherfucker.
That on me.
Oh, my God. If I was stuck in eternity where I couldn't light my joint, I'd fucking kill everyone.
And I'd be there on screen with you like this.
Oh my God. I hate see, this is why I don't like you.
Oh, yeah. That's why you have me on every time.
All right, here's a little trend for everybody. It's a little more than the win one, lose one, win one trend. We got road teams that are within 3 points of their opponent. If they won the previous meeting, it's a revenge spot, and the opponent's coming off a win. Take that for what it's worth. Doesn't matter. It's a 3-24 spot. So that means there's 2 leans to the Nuggets and the Timberwolves tonight at -11 points too. -11. That might even be adjusted opportunity. You know what? I like the Timberwolves anyways, contrary to what everybody else has been saying. I'll take the Timberwolves. What is that?
Yes.
As well?
I like the Timberwolves as well. I do agree with you, Mike, but I also had capped them just for the first half, just to isolate a little bit of variables that I didn't know for the full game. I agree with the Minnesota Timberwolves first half.
Hammer poop is on the Clippers.
Our guy Swiss said, this is why I like Dave. And then JR said, pics from Dave smells like stinky ass farts tonight.
It's not what it says. First of all, I smell like stinky ass farts all of the time.
Like, I see the shining bouncing ball and I'm like, oh look. It's Harvard up 2 points in overtime as I'm trying to look at these 9-10 games.
Shout out our guy Star Child. He said he might be on the Suns Heat over in that game. I got on the over with Star Child on this one right here that we're live for. I didn't even pull up the halftime line. I guess I should have if we're not too late. But you know, this
is
what?
Cash that -24.5, 2 units, baby.
Boom. Was that live or pregame?
That was live right now. You heard me. I put a unit and then I put another unit, -24 at the end of the half.
So I knew you put another unit. I didn't know if the first one was
68 to 42. So they won by 26.
What game was that?
Man. We've been hot tonight on here. That
was for Thunder. Thunder first half. I just took a live play -24.
Oh, the 24.5?
24.5, yeah.
Nice. And then there we go. Viper MB said, let's go, Mike. Cashed Harvard. There we go.
Fuck yeah, Viper. Let's go, baby. I was getting ready to jump back. There's a little pimp slap play of the day. If Jose could ever make my fucking graphic, we could do something with that thing, you know?
Where is it? Hold on. I'm so bad at the
Nets game kicked off 56.
Pay that man his money.
There you go. Hi, Razor.
Joe,
Razor, we just pimp slapped him.
I killed the last 5 or 6 bowl games, so I got it back.
Oh, we got the 60 likes. You know what that means? We get to take another shot. Shout out to the 70+ people in the chat. You know how we do it. Once we get to 50 likes, we take a shot. Once we get to 60, we take a shot. Once we get to 70, We'll take another. We finally got to 60, so we're going to take a shot. If you haven't already, hit the like button down below. So once we get to 70 likes, we can do it again. Cheers to everybody in the chat.
Cheers. Hey, I'm taking a shot, 1 unit, Pacers plus 150 for money line. All right, they're down by 2.
I like that.
All right.
I like
So
the,
just
I like the Pacers
taking
on
a
that.
shot right now. I feel like that's enough vig.
Did anyone else have any other bets in this game? I mean,
I'm on the over full game. So get on the
what's
under.
the number? What's the number on?
Whatever it is, you take the under.
I'm not betting it. I want to know what number you got it, because I'm going to look and see if you're live.
I'm live because the under in the first half missed by, I think, a half a point.
Where's Razor? I wanted to ask him his opinion from a gambler's first glance perspective. I see a nice little. Does anybody know if Paul George is playing tonight or Kawhi?
I heard they were questionable.
Yeah, I heard
That's
they were
what I'm waiting
questionable
on.
too, well, I got a nice little trend that I like here.
I got
Clippers are
232.
9-1. Clippers are 9-1 to the over with a 10-point margin at the Timberwolves if they won the previous meeting. Very interesting. A little 9-1. The only thing that scares me about that is this is where I wanted to see the gambler's first glance perspective. We got 73% of the bets and 98% of the money on the over in that game, but it looks like the lines moved from 225 down to 223. So everyone's on the over, and the books are saying if you liked it at 225, how much you like it at 223? They're both out. Yeah, I was leaning Timberwolves. I think I'm just going to stick with the T-Wolves in that one.
All right, I just took a unit with the Pelicans plus 5.5 plus 100. 1 unit. I don't know if that's available for anybody. They're down by 7 in the third quarter.
Pelicans, huh?
Come on. I want this over to hit. You said the Pelicans are down by 7 right now?
They're down by 7. I took a plus 5.5 plus 100.
So you wouldn't advocate minus 1.5 live on this book that I got right here?
Wait.
Pelicans, you said?
No,
No,
the
you
Nets are down.
I have the Pelicans plus 5.5.
Okay,
Yeah.
cross streams there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. I'll be right back.
Get him, Dave.
All right. Early in that Stanford Cloud game, we got 4-4 coming out early. Akron Ball State, 14-14 there. Halftime, Pistons Spurs. Spurs are up 51-48. Halftime for the Bucks game, Hornets are up 84-60. I know we touched on that, but how the fuck did they put up 84 points already?
Star Child, that's for sure. Confirmed. PG and Kawhi out. Just let us know.
I figured when they moved to questionable at like 2:00 this afternoon that they were scared. Seems to me like it's more of a scare tactic than anything else. They got scared rolling into Minnesota. They saw that snow on the ground and they were like, "Holy shit, what is this?" With that line dropping to the under, I correlate the favorite with the under as well. I'm gonna jump on this Minnesota Twins or Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm still in baseball mode, Cabby, even though we're almost at pitchers and catchers. I got a minus. I'm gonna take it at -5. Minnesota Timberwolves -5. Crazy. That might be the craziest bet of the day right there.
Ron said he's getting crushed, semi-crushed today. We'll bounce back for the rest of the night, Ron, and tomorrow we're gonna kill it tomorrow. We got some. So just so everybody knows, I have already moved on Arkansas first half plus a half a point. I've moved on Kansas first half and full game, and I've moved on Texas full game. So those are the bets that I've already made. I will have more too. So go from nothing in 2 days to fucking 7 or 8. I mean, it is what it is.
Boy, what a.
We had a couple horse questions in here, guys, that I wouldn't have been able to answer, but I don't know if this is on somebody else too, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
No,
hard
it's
to keep up with the YouTube stuff. Josh Philon, show combination things and present themselves. You got to pick your spots, man. Usually I like to do pick 4s and pick 5s. They seem to pay a lot. But if you can catch a price, I know a bunch of guys that use it in our horse chat as Equine Edge. It's worth checking out. Scotty's hooked us up. Been great with us. They can find some winners, man, if you just want to pick single spots. But with horse racing, man, you can play small money. It just takes one, and you can clean up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you guys played that for a few bucks, picked up, 30 to 1, right? Is that what we hit?
Yeah, I think I bet 12 and got 60 or something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, it's you can't really – you're going to play – when you really get into horse betting, if you're going to play a lot, you cannot expect you really have to find value. And if there's no value, you're going to take the chalk, and maybe you can play those into consecutive races and kind of piggyback off that to make some money. It's a tough sport to learn, but these guys in here, tremendous.
I'm not even going to act like I'm the type of person who likes to learn things, but man, I'm not even going to fucking try. Fuck that. I've already had success telling you guys. If I'm going to bet on horses, I'll just have fun with you guys. I'm not even going to pretend or try.
I do the same with NBA, man. Like, I'm a casual observer, but I watch, Dutch's show and them, and those guys do it, man. They're in it. They're in watching every day. I only have a certain amount of time, right? So I'm going to pick some spots there off him. And, I look at your college basketball stuff, and I pretty much do college basketball, a little bit of baseball, and golf is my main thing. So.
We need to get together and do some college basketball. We need to cap some college basketball.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I try and catch him. Man, my work schedule is tough to be consistent on here, so I just like to come hang out with y'all when I get a shot too.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, shout out to Mr. Gokster. I looked at his little golf write-up this week. I really didn't realize it started, and I grabbed I think he put 5 first-round leaders out there. I picked up 3 of them, and it ended up being a 3-way tie for first place in the first round.
Got a 3-way chop there with Spawn, Rom, and who else was up there? I think
Morikawa,
Colin, yeah.
So I had, because of his plays and his write-up, I had two of the 3 guys that I picked were in his finals there, so it worked out huge.
Gokster and Connor Mack and Big Show, man, they do it upright. This one's just kind of a watching one for me because it's it's a small field. It's just more fun, see where these guys are at, what kind of shape they're in. We're just getting into the swing, so.
Let's go, Phila. Pacers take the lead, 99-97. You already heard it here. We're up 3 units so far in this live betting show.
You already know.
Nice. And that Noli knows one I tailed cash. That was a good call there with Iona in the second half.
Tease was on Iona
first. -2? That was a big one.
Second half
Shout out
live.
to Noli knows for that little nugget.
Tease gave out first half on his show, and it hit.
Nice.
We'll go use the boys' room.
The college basketball.
How about this Pittsburgh's college basketball team, man? They sure have turned that corner, huh? I'm interested in this Clemson Pitt game tomorrow.
Didn't they beat UVA?
Yeah. Pittsburgh's been good, man. I mean, which is shocking because at the beginning of the year, last year they were terrible, and at the beginning of the year I thought they got worse, but I was wrong. They've definitely improved. Clemson's been hot though, man, really hot, and I'm gonna have to look into numbers on this one. But Clemson
I got a soft spot for Capel. Capel was VCU's head coach for a little while. I want to see him do well. It was a big win for him.
Viper, I'll speak to Viper there. He's asking about that Arizona NHL game. I'm not watching it live right now, but my initial thought on that game was it was a trap spot for the over because everyone was thinking it's going to be a goal fest, and I don't know. I was thinking a 3-1 kind of final, but at this rate, what is it, 0-0, isn't it? I think it's going to be a tighter game than everybody expected. Clearly, at this point, I think I stay under.
Everyone was on the over.
Kansas line that I gave out earlier has already moved. So hopefully,
Did you move the line?
I mean, did I move the line? No, but did I tell you that it would move? Yes, I told you that I think the public's going to hammer Kansas, and I don't care if I'm on the public side here. I'm going to take it before the line moves.
We could only get 50 likes, but somehow enough people got together to move the line in that game after you spit it out there.
Well, it's gone up to 1.5, even all the way up to 2 at some places. I kind of figured it would go all the way up to 2.5, maybe even 3 by tip. So that's why I snagged that one, and then I got the 0.5 point in the first half. Then the first half has gone up too. So we'll see.
I wouldn't be mad if the Raptors decided to come back against the Knicks. I'm okay with that.
Cab, you wouldn't happen to have been on the St. Peter's Siena game today, would you?
Huh?
Exactly.
What did you just ask me about St. Peter's?
I said you weren't on the St. Peter's Siena game, were you?
No.
Okay. Or the Akron game?
No, I was not on the Akron game.
Okay.
Look, I bet on Cincinnati against Wichita State yesterday, which was a great bet. It cashed easily, which is nice. And that's about as far as you'll get me. Like,
down the rung, yeah. Well, where I say that is I just lost my under by half a fucking point.
Let's go, Star Child. You did?
Shout out to whoever liked that Dartmouth Yale game under. There was
St. Peter's blind bet the under every fucking game. It doesn't matter. You'll win. You'll be over 60%.
Only because Doug's not there anymore.
You can do the same with my VCU Rams, dude. They're in a shit house.
Is he? Doug's not there anymore, is he?
Who at St. Peter's?
Yeah, Doug.
My boy Doug.
Yeah,
That shit was the funniest thing, man. It's like when I've seen a dude like this, he can ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doug. I don't know if Doug's still there.
It's like everybody's like, you get on the yard, you got the one white guy out there like on the prison yard playing basketball. You're like, okay, Doug can ball.
The guy at the gym, that 45-year-old dude with long hair over, like the parted down the middle, like Steve Nash looking guy.
Bro, I went to the gym the other day, and these motherfuckers, bro. Like, I always like to go up there and play some 5-on-5 full court, bro.
Yep.
But god damn, like, holy shit, bro. They're like I'm fucking tall, bro. And like half the people that I was going against were like 2-3 inches taller than me. Fuck, I was like, man, I shouldn't be out here anymore.
It catches up to you quick, man.
It really does. And running up and down the court, it's like, can we just check it up at half court? Like, fuck all this noise.
Right.
I think Butler getting points against Seton Hall is interesting too. Butler's getting healthy again. And, a lot of people fell off of them when they weren't healthy, but you got to pay attention. And then also, I don't ever, now I'm like you here, actually, Dave. I don't ever bet on Gonzaga, but at 7.5, I would probably be looking at Gonzaga first half tomorrow because it'll probably be what, 4.5? Yeah, it's 4.5.
Well, I'll bet a blue blood school or a big top 25 school all the time. It's just I feel like you're hammering Houston. I wish I would have gotten that earlier. I can't jump on that. You can't jump on that train in 4 or 5 games in. You can't do it. You just gotta.
I mean,
shoulders. I'm not going to because what's going to happen is I'll lose.
Well,
it's you.
So just let me know if you do decide to hop on, so I can not bet it.
I'm gonna do you some good karma. I'm secretly bet the other side every time.
Okay, deal. Wait, you're gonna bet the other side of Houston every game?
No, I'm not
okay,
betting.
I was gonna say you're gonna lose a lot of money.
I will not bet a Houston game until March Madness, probably.
Okay,
Dave. I know we're talking about someone being a jinx in that situation, but I can get behind your Heat play. I think I'm going to go with the Heat tonight.
If you want the actuals, the Heat are 6-2 on the road their last 8. They're 12-2 their last 14 in Phoenix straight up, and Phoenix is 2-6 their last 8, or 2-4 their last 6.
Here's one for you. The Heat are 5-1 against the spread at the Suns when they come off a loss. There you go.
All the trends are the Heat, which worries me. That usually
usually means a loss.
Yeah, but and the Suns are decimated. They don't have Cam Johnson, campaign. They don't have Booker.
That's why the line's so low. That thing looks like a drop.
Like baby, Pacers by 7.
All right,
what I tell y'all, jump on that plus 150.
Take
you gotta go 4-0 on the live bets tonight.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's fucking go. Get some score updates here. We got the Nets up 80-78 right now. I got 4:45 left in the third quarter. Spurs up 2 on the Pistons right now, 54-52. Akron is down 2, 24-22 to Ball State. California, Cal is winning 20-18 right now. It's such a gross game.
Stanford's getting blown out right now?
No, it's 20-18.
Well, they're down 10.5.
Yeah, but you got full game, man. With college basketball, I'm like, If I got a full game spread, even if it's like 12 points, I'm like, okay, I just need you to be down by 2 or tied at half. Like, but if I'm on first half, that's different. But as long as it's it's a game of 2 halves, man. Like if it's tied at half, it still might be a 20-point game at the end.
Mikey P, you got any horse bets?
I think I need to single this 2 at Chucky Town for pick 5. I'm not crazy about it, but
I think it was Viper that asked. I'm going to jump on it. I'm going to grab the under 4.5 in this Blackhawks game live right now. I can get it at -110. Under 4.5. Let's go. Lock me in.
I was looking at that 5 a little bit too, and
Let's go, baby.
Chucky Town.
Yeah, the 1 looks pretty good too.
You guys are sitting on an exacta box over there. Now's the time to let me know. Dig me in.
The 2's a heavy favorite. That's probably
If you have the winning lottery numbers too, go ahead and
throw them out there.
Isn't it tonight? Fuck, I fucking missed that. The mega was tonight.
Was it?
I had my buddy in Florida buy some tickets, and I split it with him because them Florida motherfuckers be winning all the goddamn time.
You got to go to the poor place. You got to buy it from a poor place. That's where you got to go. Fucking rundown liquor store. Go to the other side of town.
Go 2-5 box at Chucky
California
Town.
never be hitting them.
Yeah.
California just pulled some fuckery on that Powerball that was worth like $5 billion.
Yeah, about damn time. It's probably the first time we hit in like 15 years.
That was some of the sketchiest shit I've ever seen. They delayed the drawing. It was crazy.
Yeah, I know. It was.
And they're like, oh, there was a store that didn't report it didn't give its numbers in time. And don't worry, we drew it, but here's the numbers.
So
we're in California.
Jimmy will know this because Eastern Orange County, he knows. You can DoorDash will deliver alcohol there. I moved to Arizona, by the way.
Yep.
And I was just in Orange County and ordered booze. But
nice.
That light over there. So I ordered Jameson. They didn't have it, so I got proper 12 instead. And they couldn't change the price, so they threw in some of those shots that all the fucking winos get up in front. You heard of 99 bananas? I didn't want this.
Oh, of course.
99 blackberry.
99 bananas. They got every single flavor.
So I guess that's what shots I'm doing now. I got fucking. You put in like 5 of them.
Fuck, I mean, they're good once you're a couple drinks in, but
it's all good. But like I'm ordering like sipping whiskey, and they're fucking giving me like
Yeah, save those for one of those nights when you're looking for alcohol, and put that with like Red Bull or something.
That's every night, buddy. That one of those nights.
Right, like tomorrow.
Yeah, I call that every night. All right, what else let's get some I can't fucking believe I missed that under by half a point.
Well, Pacers are about to be done. If you ended up riding with me, they're about to close out 108 to 99. That's about to be a casher. Pelicans, Nets are riding back this third quarter, so we're gonna have to make decisions. Like I said, I did have them capped to fade in the fourth, the Brooklyn team. But we'll see. Obviously, they've been a good team the last 10. Knicks are up by 3 headed into the fourth. We got Wizards down by, looks like 18 in the third quarter. Bucks are also down by about like 14, 15 in the third quarter. Spurs are 1 point down to the Pistons in the third quarter, 11-7. Cavs and Nuggets. Nuggets are up by just tied up with 5:48 left in the first. And T-Wolves are up 15-9 with 7:23 left.
What is this bloodface doing in the chat? Get back on the stream.
Yeah.
I know. I've never seen someone in the chat, but not on.
Danny's antagonizing me for losing a bet, you rat bastard. Get back on the screen.
Yeah, say it like a man.
We need a face guy.
Are you talking, bro? I just walked in and all I hear is man, so I know you're talking about me because it's like, man, I'm a man.
No, I said
We'll see him later.
Yeah.
About 3 seconds when he brings himself back on.
Yeah, I gotta say I can bring myself back. It just takes me a second. What did you say?
What? I didn't say anything.
I wasn't even talking about you.
So that's right.
I would have said picks from Dave. I was talking about somebody else, bro.
How many Daves do you know?
It's a pretty common name.
It's true.
I can't think of any others, but there's got to be one.
David in the Bible, King of the Jews. Read a book.
Jesus. It sounds like
He
he's
said,
reading.
"Do I know?"
Justin Bieber, all he does is sing. He doesn't read books.
It's true. I didn't even say it. Did you see this fucking? I'll tell the story again. I ordered
Dude,
booze.
nobody wants to talk about any of the fucking books that you're reading.
No. I ordered booze, and they didn't have the right one. So they gave me extra little shots that I didn't want. They gave me this fucking backwoods shit.
What is that?
It's like 99 bananas, but it's blackberry.
Gross.
Yeah, well, that's what we're shooting.
Cav is like, I don't care about your J.R. Tolkien books. Fuck.
Right?
Lord of the Rings.
Where you could literally be like, fuck, name something. He'll be like, oh, M. Night Shyamalan wrote that.
Turfway Park, Mikey, what you got?
I like him.
I like that Shyamalan.
He doesn't write books, does he?
He
Shoots
directs
people.
and he screenwrites stuff. He's a writer for sure. He is.
Whatever.
His
He wrote all the
movies,
movies he's directed, hasn't he?
his movies actually really like. I don't get scared at horror movies. His are like psychological, like.
Bro,
terror.
are you talking about that movie where like it was like in this like town and it was like
The Village?
the retarded or special ed person
Yeah,
who like was murdering
where
everybody?
Adrian
Horrible.
Brody played
Just
the retarded
horrible.
guy.
Just
Yeah.
absolutely horrible.
That was scary as fuck. Signs,
What?
signs, aliens coming, scary as fuck.
You are such a pussy.
No. I'll watch all sorts of stuff that's scary. Dolls coming alive and all that. That fucking hunchback thing in the Village, nightmares. In my 20s, don't even care to. I'll admit it.
Bro, the whole movie you thought it was like a monster or something, and it just turns
didn't
out
know
being
what it
like
was.
somebody who was like birthed of cousins.
Yeah, Last Airbender did suck. Agreed.
All right, next topic. How are our bets looking?
Sixth Sense was good. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
What are you looking at, Razor?
318. Ice cold.
Not sure what that means. Is that a
It's an
horse
awesome
name? Or is
name
that
for
a
a horse.
track I should be looking at?
So you know how you can box it so it comes in any order? I'm playing it straight.
Oh. Which track?
Dabby doesn't like to play it that way, but I like to play it that way.
Turfway,
You're about as straight as a
Turfway-
fucking circle, Dave.
Turfway Park Race 8.
Yeah. All right. Exacta.
I ain't no yag.
Exacta 318.
In both the one and the two? No. Three.
No, so for you, it would
Yes.
just be 3-1.
All right.
Because
That's what I was looking for.
you can only play the exacta. So the 3 has to come first and the 1 comes second. Don't box it because it's a chalky one. So it's not going to pay if you box it. So we got to play it straight.
Hammer
Let's go.
Pope just texted me and told me that his
We won,
fade
let's
guy,
go.
Mike M, the fade guy, one of my fade guys, he's on the Suns. We're in luck.
Ah, yeah. Load up.
Yeah,
Fucking,
I might bet it again. Actually,
yeah. Get back in there.
Come on, score some points, damn it.
It's a situation where I think I would just pay the extra juice and take the money line. It doesn't make sense to.
Jimmy. I mean, I know it's early, but your the Pelicans bet looks pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see.
Long way.
It's tight right now. They're
Okay,
down
what
by
game you watching?
11.
It's tied. It's going to be a.
I'm watching it a lot, like on cable, probably ahead of you. It's tied 85-85.
I'm gonna throw the 12 in there for a little bit of a price at Turf.
What did you get? Pelicans money line?
I haven't put the bet in. I'm gonna wait till the end of the third quarter, and I'm gonna press the Pelicans money line. So
okay.
Right now there's a money line Pelicans plus 160. I'm gonna see if at least the Nets get up by 2 more, and then go ahead and push it. So
I got a little Hail Mary to throw out there here. I'm going to take a look and see what the number looks like. But I saw earlier today, LeBron to get a double-double was even money. He's such a fucking show-off. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go out there and throw up a triple-double today.
Oh, you reminded me.
What's the number?
Winner's circle. Thank you, Olu. He said, Dave, The Village is the weakest movie ever. It's literally one of the worst movies ever made.
I didn't say it was a good movie. It scared me.
Yes, you did.
That scared me. That's not a great movie. It's not a bad movie. The concept's kind of cool. You find out at the end. I think it's kind of cool.
Literally, like The Hills Have Eyes, just in a village.
You also, your favorite movie's like 2% on Rotten Tomatoes for whatever.
Have you fucking watched it yet?
No.
Then don't talk to me.
Okay.
For the love of the
Go
game.
watch it because I've asked.
Fine, I'm leaving.
100 times. I've asked the chat 100 times. I've asked you guys on here, and nobody will watch it. You just want to talk shit. So until somebody watches it, I don't want to hear it because it's funny as fuck.
Which movie is that?
I appreciate you as a friend and a sports bettor, but something tells me your advice for theatrical or literary works is probably not something I care about.
Shut up. Watch it before you talk. Watch it before you talk.
All right, I will. What is it called again?
Strange Wilderness.
Derek
If
Does
you're-
Dallas
If you're
or something?
half as smart as you like to act about all this read a book stuff, the back and forth rhetoric in that movie will have you laughing the whole time.
What is it again?
Strange Wilderness.
Your
You're
mic
not
is-
allowed to use words like rhetoric after 9 o'clock on a Friday night. It's off the limits.
Strange Wilderness.
Strange Brew. You guys ever seen Strange Brew?
Sounds like a gay porn.
Put that one on the
All
list.
right. Pelicans are down by 3. I took 1 unit. Pelicans plus 260 to go ahead and win the game. So that's where I'm sitting at.
Don't diss Role Models. That's an awesome movie.
Let's see if we can sweep this fucking night.
I know. What are you right now? 4-0 or looking to go 4-0?
I'm 4-0 right now. I'm trying to go 5-0.
I'm 2-1 with this over pending. But the good news is the 2 bets I hit were
Viral. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch it. I just give him a hard time. It probably is a good. I like weird movies. Like, I like a lot of weird things. I'll probably like it.
Shout out to my boy. I'm sure he's not watching right now, but he gave me a little Mexican soccer game. Apparently, the Mexico Liga MX has started back up, and he gave me a little both teams to score in the. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce it, but it was a nice little plus money casher. Let's go.
Was it Necaxa?
Yeah.
It's already in the 73rd minute.
Yeah, I had both teams to score. They didn't score at all in the first half, and they just pumped. 3 at
Oh,
home.
okay. Got it. Yeah, they both scored in the second.
Mikey, Gold Coast, what you got?
Looking.
Look at the 7. Let me know.
All right.
Well, Saving Silverman. I'm out. That movie was okay.
I'm looking at fucking clips of this because I can't. Because you just fucking watch it so we can actually have a conversation about it.
You're on a live
60
stream.
more likes. We need 6 more likes so we can take a shot of some bananas, blueberry style. Hit the like button down below. Also, if you already hit the like button, that means you can't hit it again. So you have to hit the share button. Let your followers know they have to come in and press the like button. Right now, we'll wait a second. Everyone be quiet. We'll wait. Everyone go ahead and press the share button. We'll wait.
88, 85. How many points do I need? How many points do I need in this
Shut the
fourth
fuck
quarter?
up, Cab. Everyone's sharing it right
No one
now.
wants to hear you try to do math.
Share and hit the like button.
Share and hit the like button. We're going to be quiet while they do it, Cab. Give them a moment.
Can't fucking sit here and be quiet.
Dogs
I'm gonna have a little.
Dog,
I'm gonna have a little
silence.
contest.
His silence is over. Now that everyone has hit the share and like button, we're almost at 70. We're at 66 likes. Once
Now
we
we're
get to
talking
70,
about.
we'll take another one.
Yep, 70. We're good. Now we're talking some fucking shit. The Big Lebowski. Tell me you don't like that movie.
I do like that movie.
Yeah.
That's a tough watch. To be honest,
Really?
Seems like it's really long.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's funny. There's funny parts, but it seems like it's really long.
Gerardo giving out some San Jose Anaheim over 6 action.
Don't
Yeah, that should be a fucking score fest tonight. Those goaltenders are candidates for scumbag of the night.
Surprising they have those 2 games. They had the shitcocks and the Coyotes, and then the Sharks and the Ducks in the same night. Just a night of.
Yeah, I looked at tonight's hockey card. I thought it was kind of weak, to be honest.
Yeah.
And there's like what 5 games? You're gonna
Yeah,
put 5.
not too many.
Give us something.
Coyotes only.
I need
I almost-
58 points.
I got it at plus 105, so I got them at plus money. They went down, I think, to like pick them ish.
Damn, this is going to come down to the wire. I need like 58 points this last quarter.
Let's go, Pelicans. Get your fucking ass in order.
Come on, Ty.
You know what I want to know is when was the last time a 13-1 college football team was getting 12.5 points?
Downright disrespectful.
So you're on Georgia then, obviously.
Cab, we're about to rank up on them all over Georgia.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
12.5. Why'd you give him 13? Why'd you give him 14?
Because they're scared. They want you to think that. They're like, if we make it 15, everyone's going to take, the other side. Let's make it 12.5, and at least we can get some suckers to still buy into Georgia.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do yourself a favor. Just a little right on the money line.
So wait a minute. Does that Razor? Are you on TCU or Georgia?
If you want to sprinkle on the money line, you can just cash at me Razor Sharp picks with the number 2.
Yeah, but
bring it this way.
Then there's no chance at all it comes back at 3.5 times my investment.
The best part right now is Cab's talking shit and he's on mute. That's the best part right now. He's on mute. You can't hear him. You can't hear him.
Fuck, bro.
You still can't hear you.
Muted me. You fucking muted me. I
Still
know
can't hear you.
Yes, you did. He did that. That's what he did to me. Razor muted me. That you son of a bitch. Now he's muted and he don't know it. And there we go.
I didn't, but that's the funny part.
Hey, how about I said it earlier. Everybody and their brother was on that Nuggets first half. It moved up to -2, but it was juiced to the Cavs. And I was on it last night with that Clippers 12 in a row run. Sure enough, what happens tonight? Blew it. I was seconds away from getting it in too. It was started too late for me to be, or I was clicking it too late. What a break. Sometimes you miss a bet and you're mad for about 20 minutes. Then you look back and you're like, man, I'm glad I missed that. Didn't I say it all along?
True.
Mike M, did you lock any football action in tomorrow?
I have not yet. There's only the 2 games, right? I was kind of saving those as a little nugget, but we got Chiefs Raiders. I have a hard time believing the Raiders don't get it done, at least at that 9. I mean, it's a big number, but they're in I was gonna say Oakland. They're in Vegas. Vegas plays Kansas City tough. That seems like a lot of points.
Dave, do you have any football tomorrow? You're muted.
Razor, what are your thoughts on that Oakland or Vegas Kansas City game?
See, my thing is I have to go back and see what the rules are on like the Chiefs. So like are they playing for anything right now or
no, they're going to capture the division and they have to win to
the Chiefs Chiefs are motivated to win and the Raiders are eliminated. The Chiefs can win first, can win the AFC.
So the Raiders are playing a spoiler to not get the first seed.
But they're playing Stidham too. They're not they're playing their backup.
No, they're playing Nathan Peterman.
No, I know. Well, yeah. Weren't they on the same team?
I just know that the line.
They got 5-7-9 at Gold Coast.
The line went from 10 to 9. Sorry, what'd you say, Mikey?
5-7.
Oh, okay.
And 5-7.
If I bet the game, I'm betting the Raiders, but I'm not betting the game.
Is that a race? 5-7-9?
There's a better bet tomorrow.
Gold Coast race 2. I'm on the 7. It might be like the 5-7.
No, in the NFL.
See, Preds won again, y'all. Preds won. Good thing.
Garrett's in the house. Look at Garrett. Yeah, we're talking about Gold Coast.
On it.
What was that?
I know, Star Child. I saw that. It's like they just can't score all of a sudden.
What coast? Gold Coast?
Gold Coast. Yeah, the race just went off.
Would you consider that Australia A, B, C, or D?
Australia B.
B.
All right, who we got?
It already went off.
Fuck.
Those races are crazy, right? Isn't there like 25 horses in a race or?
Yeah, most of the time, and they're all bombs most of the time.
I remember when COVID first started, I was watching some horse racing, and I stayed up late one night and saw that Australia stuff. I'm like, man, there's a lot of horses out there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Pelly's up by 2.
It's hard to tell.
90-88. 8:38 left to go.
Jets Lightning. What are we tied up there? We are
Jets,
tied up
Lightning,
there.
I think it was 2-2. Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, everybody was saying Jets, 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 and I had a simple theory that I looked at. The Jets just played Vancouver, Edmonton, and I think Calgary was the other team. You got 3 teams that are your absolute rivals in the hockey belt of all hockey. And now you're coming against Tampa Bay at a weird price point. It was like minus 120 or something, like minus 110 when it started. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to jump on Tampa Bay live. Jump in there. The water's nice and warm.
He looks weirder than usual, Kevin Durant. He looks like a spider fucked a Martian. He looks so strange. Like,
Those are the type of things you think about.
well, I'm the weird looking guy too. He just is so. One of the greatest players ever, but he moves strange. He looks strange. He's just strange.
His balding patches are pretty bad.
Oh, he looks like like. You ever walk by the homeless people? Never mind. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, he looks strange.
Jesus Christ.
You want to talk about a prop for tomorrow? NFL prop? I got a prop.
All right.
Okay.
You want an intro for it, or do you want to just share it?
No, are you going
Go
to
ahead,
say it?
Bart.
No, don't give it out yet. Don't give it out.
All right.
Whoa.
Grand intro.
Once we get to 70 likes, we'll give it out.
Yeah, I'll do a shot and give it out of this fucking
We're at 68 likes.
schnapps.
If you haven't hit the like button down below, hit the motherfucking now. We got 60 plus people in the chat. We should
I
be
see,
at 70 likes. Once we
Are
get
the
to
fucking
70
Nets going to
likes,
score this quarter?
I
I
see
hope
Jay
not.
Money likes Las Vegas too.
I don't mind.
It's Las Vegas or nothing. I'm not betting it, but that's how I feel.
The Chiefs are
bang! And there we are. We're at 70 likes. You know what that means.
Sheesh.
Time to take a shot. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the 70 likes. Once we get to 80, we'll take another fucking one. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Cheers to Dave, who's going to give us a prop now after he takes his banana blueberry shot.
99, man. You know what that 99 stands for, Dave?
The proof.
That's right. Good job.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
I'm gonna send you.
I told you.
Tastes
You
like
want
a
to be like in an old Western when we finally hang out, Dave, and like sit down at a table and just take shots until somebody falls over?
I'm down. Dude, that's my wet dream, bro.
All right, do you really? Because I will do it, and I might fall down. But I'll do
we
it.
gotta have another activity going on, like cards or something. But yeah, for sure. Okay, when we hang out, I'm gonna build up a tolerance, and I will smoke with you for sure.
Dave, are you coming to AC?
I'm not. I don't want to downplay it. I'm not flying across, even though you guys are all cool. I'm not flying across the country to go to Atlantic City. Been there, done that. No, thank you.
Okay, will you come to San Antonio?
Not about Atlantic
Absolutely.
City.
I'll go to fucking Indianapolis,
Okay,
Indiana.
hold
I know
on.
that's a bad place, but
Somebody mark the clip and we'll use it as our fucking promotional video, Dave.
Okay,
Nice
so
job.
Dave, you would rather go to, say,
I'd rather go to that casino in West Virginia that I've been to that has a horse track.
The horseshoe?
No, the
Charlestown.
Charlestown. I'd
Check it
rather
out.
go there than fucking.
That's a casino? I thought it was a horse race.
It's a track too. Yeah.
All I can hear when I hear Charlestown is Razor talking about the horse race.
All I can
All
hear
right, so
every
here's
time
the
I
thing.
hear that is Jimmy on the fucking, what was it, on the Kentucky Derby, and he's like, Cab, why the fuck do you keep asking about that shit track?
That would be dope to go to a place that we can watch live horses. That would be fucking dope.
Southern California. I mean, why not go to San Diego? Go to Del Mar. San Diego has the best weather in the country.
Can't get him to open the parks out there in Philly?
And there are casinos. They're not sports books, but there's poker rooms. I mean,
We might get it, Star Child. It is close enough for it.
anyway.
It was on track until this last quarter, though.
Yeah, Charlestown is a great casino. I've been there. Here's the prop. So one of the things you should look at, and I sent Razor and Mike and all the are people that are incentivized to win money for certain milestones in their stats, or people that are going after a record. And one of the ones that seems the easiest to me is Christian Kirk on the Jags. He needs 2 more catches to win $500,000 and 91 yards to win $500,000. And his reception yards props is 59.5. He can getting 60 yards should be nothing. You know that him and Trevor Lawrence are talking. I mean, the quarterbacks look out. Tom Brady was notorious for making sure Gronk and Welker and all those guys hit their milestones the last game of the season. So you know the quarterbacks are out for it too. Go slam Christian Kirk's. You can do receptions or yards. I took the yards.
I like that.
Or
That's a good
both.
look.
What's his receptions?
I think to get plus money is 7. 6 is like minus 120, but I think 60 yards. I think he could do 60 yards in 2 catches. So and he really only needs 2 catches. He needs the yard. He needs the motivation to get 91 yards. So
Yeah, so I would be careful there if you want to bet the catches because he doesn't really need 7. He only needs 2.
That's my point.
I was thinking that too. That's a lot of catches.
That's my point.
He can get 1 and bust it out and catches.
I still think he can get 6. I think he probably has 10 targets. I bet you 8 to 10 targets is what I'm guessing.
So I heard a stat the other day that I thought was kind of interesting, and I'm thinking it applies to a lot of these games this weekend. Clearly, teams, divisional games, right? Head-to-head divisional opponents go over the trend, over the number. Under the number, 62.5. I'm doing this off the cuff. Divisional teams that are playing head-to-head go under the number 62.5% of the time throughout the season. However, the second time they play head-to-head, it goes over 54% of the time. So the first games go under a ton, and the second games seem to go over more often than people think, I guess, when it comes down to it. Whether teams are playing for something or contracts and incentives, or they want to play spoiler. It just seems like there's a lot of overs that happen on that second match head-to-head in a divisional game.
Anyone looking to bet horses right now, Charlestown race 6. I just put a 50-piece McNugget on the 3-horse to win at 9-1 right now. Charlestown race 6, you got about 3 minutes until they pop off.
Didn't we just talk about Charlestown? What
Well,
was the number?
Craig, I saw his prop is from 59.5 all the way up to 56. MGM had 15. If you can bet well, I don't know. I know that's true, but most of the places you can bet FanDuel.
Razor, what was the number? Sorry, it looks like this is about to start.
Race 6, the horse 3.
See your 50 spot. Let's go. Yeah, sorry. It looks like there's like 30 seconds left, Dave. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, absolutely, it's fine. But here's the deal: if he needs 91 yards, bet the thing up to 70 yards. And if you don't like minus 130, get 62.5 at minus 115 because the higher you go, the better the odds. So I think 70 yards is a threshold I like. He might get 91, but I like anything under 70.
Mikey P, your favorite jockey I bet on.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm on him too.
I gotta handle 2 things here. I'll be right back.
I like the 3 and the 9.
Man, I want to get into horse betting so bad, but I got too much going on because I'm not like Cab. Cab said Cab doesn't tail, which is crazy, but Cab said he's just going to tell you guys. I want to learn about it.
Well, I tail in horses, but that's it.
I know. I'm not. That wasn't disparaging at all. I'm just saying I want to learn it. I want to.
Dave probably looks underneath the horse to make his bet.
Horsecock?
That was the joke, yeah.
No comment.
Did he not pop on? Did you see that?
Come on, man. I'm too quick. You better relax on him, Dad. Let's bring on our next guest, Mr. Connor Mickety Mackinhouse. What up, Connor?
Damn, killed it. I'm the only, you know what? Whatever the fuck goes on that I just pop on these, the show. You're the only guy, for sure, to bring me on. That is fucking worth it.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Shout out. What's going on, my guys?
Happy New Year, my guy.
What's up, Connor?
How you been?
Mikey. Good to see Jimmy. G.
Back to see Mac.
Got the jersey on.
Hell yeah, baby. Representing you already know.
What's up? I like the over in that game tonight. Ducks.
I only have Troy Terry who's getting an assist on that game so far.
Okay.
That's all I really like on it.
Well, I'm on the over there.
I didn't bet it, but I like the over 2. I lean that way. I almost got there, but the problem is I took the Ducks team total under 2. They scored 2 in the first period and didn't score another goal. So I had the Ducks aren't scoring. They're averaging just at 2 goals a game. So it's going to have to be a flop of the trend to happen. But
right. And I was fine with that.
Yeah. And
I had under 2.5 last game. So I was fine
I'm
with
on
that.
I would be on the over if I'm betting the game, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. There's not a lot of games. And I'm on the under, which is too far on this NBA game. Heat Suns. But now it's down to 210.5. This thing's dropped like crazy. So I got 214.5.
I don't hate it. I'm on the Heat and I'm on Adebayo's PRA.
All right. Hell yeah. Well, what's going on tonight? Who's cashing? Who's winning? What's going on? Mike, Razor, as always.
Smack it up.
For the
If you're
intro.
looking for a
man.
live bet, my guy Jimmy Gomez is hot with the live bets. He's got the Pelicanos. He's been riding with them all night.
Right. I got a
It'll be
plus
a close
260.
one though. It's 96-94.
Razor
Go with the
Razor
money
gave
line?
us a 40-1 exacta in the horse racing at the top of the show. Let's not forget.
Cash.
We cashed the pimp
What he
slap play of
does.
the day.
Man,
We
Yeah,
cashed
that was good. Harvard came through. I had the under. The OT hurt. That game was a dead fucking
Yeah.
under.
It was right on the
but-
line before overtime, and then it was like, fuck. As soon as you saw that selfish son of a bitch, I wrote his name down. Chris Ledium, I think it was. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna get him later. I wrote his name down so I can get him later.
what do they call it when you follow them when you expose them online, their address and stuff? Doxing? Are you going to dox him?
No, I'm gonna
Doctor.
fire up a burner account on Twitter and talk all kinds of shit about him and his girlfriend if I can find her on Google. That's how I would.
Yeah, speaking
I
of
can't
Twitter,
get my under money back, but I can certainly make it feel better.
speaking of Twitter messages, I got a good one today. Someone asked me for $4,000 if they could get $4,000 because they're running from the police and they needed $4,000.
Is
Nice.
for
What
real?
the fuck?
Nice.
Yeah, let me just pull $4,000 out of my ass and send
Man,
it to you.
Is PayPal okay, or do you
I
really
didn't
need
even
cash? Because
follow
I'll
me
give
on
you my
Twitter.
home address.
Didn't even
Must
follow
have
me
been
on
the
Twitter. But
Zimbabwe.
He
just
didn't
went,
even follow you. He
Police.
was asking for money. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
said, I'm in need. I'm running from the cops. I need $4,000 for travel. What? I need $4,000 for travel. The
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
I'll give you my address. You can come get it at my house. Hope cash is okay.
Oh man, Twitter is hilarious.
It is nuts.
No nerve.
Oh, let's not forget we hit that tennis play too, right? A little live tennis play. Plus 110.
Oh yeah.
Plus 110. Gotta love it.
We are diversified tonight. We're across the board.
Like to hear it.
Digging deep when you're playing tennis plays, you know?
Not if you can get it.
You have
The
to.
Saudi Arabian beach soccer might start too late for this live stream, but we have a look on that too.
Russian table tennis, you see that? But Mike, if you want tennis players, I have a real good tennis capper that I would tail him if I cared, but he's
Who's
a really
that?
good tennis capper. His name's Parlay Key. He's on he's a Twitter guy. I'll if you guys DM me if you want to know, but
I'll send you DM.
Tennis does not interest me.
I don't mind it in the summertime when there's only that in
Hey,
baseball.
what are we DMing you for?
If you want a tennis capper that I think's a good a winning capper that
Oh,
knows
say
his
it.
shit.
Promote him. Let's go.
His name's
Will.
Parlay Key, Parlay KHI on Twitter. He's a buddy of mine. Go follow him and tell him I told him.
There you go. Send it. Tell him picks from Dave with the razor sharp picks that he sent you.
Yeah, all you got to do is go head to head with Razor and win. You get a sweatshirt.
Yeah, man. Kudos to you. Said, fuck the money. I'll take a hoodie.
Yeah. Yep.
Matter of fact, if you're looking for a hoodie, you can go to my Twitter. You get 23% off. It's 2023. You get 23% off. Get all your RSP swag. Also, go to Pub Sports Radio. Get all your swag there as well. PubSportsRadio.com. Make sure you follow them on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and on Twitch.
Yeah, I just ordered the PSR thong,
Twitch.
the party boy thong.
That's a Jose.
You better get yourself.
Ben. He's the one who did probably put those out, guaranteed.
For sure.
If you bought one of those, I know it's not out there, but he
You
would.
better get yourself a lawnmower 4.0 if you're going to wear that thing.
Yeah.
No.
Same with his leggings and all the other whatever the fuck he puts out there.
Does it say cash it in the front or the back?
Well, it can't sit in the back because it's
Man,
you buy
another
10 tickets
chalky
on
favorite
Pick
win.
Yeah.
Charles,
Dutch Boy Fresh says period in the chat. Hopefully he's okay and not stroking out or something.
Shout out to Dutch Boy Fresh. If you want to come on, I'll send you the
But the
link.
Dutch,
He
Got
might
the
be at
Heat
the
and
jump
Suns.
on here.
We got the Heat and Suns getting ready to pop off.
We fired a couple bullets at the Heat. We got the Sharks-Ducks game coming up here. We got bullets fired at the Sharks. Contrary to
I've never
Bulls
seen
was good.
someone in the chat so much off stream.
The host of the show, one of the hosts of the show.
The host
is in-
of the show
What the fuck is
in
going
chat
on?
more than on stream.
And by the way, what is an A dot? Nice try.
And see, the second favorite part is I didn't mute him, but he's on mute again.
Oh my god.
Tab, where are you,
love
dude?
I love it. Look, and then he just leaves. This is awesome.
Keep going.
He
Keep going.
talks on mute, he comes back, and then he leaves, and he's still on mute. Look at him. This is great. This is amazing content.
Unbelievable. Stop fucking with me, Razor. Razor is fucking with me. He's muting me.
You need help.
You know what? Here's your help. Say something else.
See, I think Kaz's been hanging out with Boston Nick too much. You guys are great at muting your own self.
Fuck, you can unmute yourself?
Everyone can.
so
Read a book.
fucking guys.
Dutch, you at the table? But he's at the table with his headphones in and his fucking hoodie up, looking like a criminal with his glasses.
Oh, so the hoodie makes you look like a criminal?
Yeah, he's about to snatch a purse and go buy some hot Takis and a Slurpee for sure.
He's probably like this at the poker table. He's probably got a blunt in his mouth, and he's just looking at his cards.
What about the shades? Get those shades on.
Fact.
Better not have a fucking blunt.
You know
Nasty.
he's probably at the poker table like this,
Yep.
and he's probably busting ass. That's how he wins money. That's how he pays rent. He goes to the fucking poker table, and then after the hand, he just takes his shade off and laughs at him and smokes his blunt.
I heard him talking the other day. He said there was some convention in town or something. He's like, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go out to the tables tonight and take their money. I was like, that's great.
Yeah,
Guy
Friday
knows
night.
what's going on in town, and he's going out to the poker tables to beat him up. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Convention weekends
Yeah.
are huge. I mean, all the
Sam's
poker
town.
players fucking.
The crazy part is y'all think Dutch is good at sports betting. He way better at poker. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, man.
I liked hearing that. I had a new appreciation for the game after that.
Oh,
Maybe.
Brooklyn up.
Oh, it's the fucking adult. It's the porno convention. Yeah. Yeah, porn convention. Love it.
AVN.
Yep.
Boards.
Nice.
Oh, the porn convention.
Titties and fucking gambling.
That's why Connor's late.
I was just there.
I'll swing out just to see what's going on.
Yeah, what are you doing home, Connor? What the fuck?
I got college basketball, and I got to be up fucking at the crack of fucking.
Yeah, you do that show early. West Coast.
And I need to get.
We're at
Oh,
71
no.
likes.
Got a billion games.
Get to 80, I'll throw out my play for tomorrow that I like. NFL. Might make it to pimp slap status. I haven't decided yet.
Titans plus 6.5.
Danzo.
I don't mind that.
That
either.
may or may
I'll
not
go
correlate.
dogs
It's
tomorrow,
not that I
though.
like
I'm not
Mac.
We're at 72
I just throwing
likes.
it out there. I'm just fucking.
I
Gotta
do like
get
dogs.
to 80 likes so we can take another shot. So if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button now.
Hit it.
And if you have
There
an
we
extra couple of quarters in the fucking tray in your truck or car or whatever, get a subscription for $4.99, you cheap bastards. I know all you guys are on OnlyFans and buying Starbucks and shit. Support the channel.
Dave, if you want to throw your OnlyFans out there and let them know where they can find pictures of your feet, now's a good time.
No, butthole only, dude. Hey, you started it. I ended it. Okay.
Don't bring me into this fucking conversation.
Mikey P, Rose Hill, what you got? Race 4. Connor, you got any Aussie races?
Fuck no. Tell me, feed me some of that shit.
I was looking at the 2.
Damn, that's not who I was looking at. I like the 6 horse.
Where are you at? What track?
Rose Hill, race 4.
Shout out to our guy, Danzo. Happy New Year, my man.
Big shout out to Danzo. Spencer Penny
Swiss
Bombs,
Horton.
if you're in the chat. Rose Hill, race 4. What do you got? Let us know. Help a brother out.
Yeah.
That's going to be a real suspect track when it's not listed on my sportsbook site.
Rose Hill is Australia A.
Oh, I'm going to need you to letter him for me too, bud.
Oh,
What do
bro,
we got?
I got you.
Which one are we on here?
I like the 6 horse, but I haven't bet it yet. I want to see if Spencer's in the chat, see what he's got. Mikey P, what do you want?
1, 2, and the 6 looks pretty good. I think it's going to take a lot of money, but 1, 2 probably up top.
Yeah, I like that 1.
Excuse me.
Byron. Good price on the 1, 10 to 1. Oh, big shot by Kyrie too, like Dutch said.
Yeah, man.
Before we get up on out of here, is that what it is?
Not
Remember that one
even sure.
show? Wasn't that the session when he said that for like 45 minutes?
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, yeah. He said it 35 times. That was a good time. Before we get up out of here, we've got half the show.
Before we get up out of here.
Brooklyn 106, 102.
Wow. Offensive rebound and a foul.
Yep, looking like the first L of the night. We'll see. 14
What do you think about a 6-2-10 exacta in that Australian A spot there?
The 10 is scratched.
No, that's not
The 1. What's the 1's number?
Mikey P likes the 2. The
The 2
1
and
is
1, yeah.
Byron, the 9 to 1
Byron.
right now.
Oh, goodness.
Who says, oh, goodness? What are you, an old lady?
Oh, goodness.
All right, 6.
Something just happened in the other room.
Oh, gosh.
13.
Oh goodness!
Is it a
I think
kid-
my
is it a
mom,
kid
my
breakdown?
mom says that around my kids, so she doesn't say bad words.
That's why my mic stays muted a lot because
I
it's
understand.
gotten bad.
How about a 2-3-6? Any chance that exacta box can't come in for us?
Ooh, 3's a big price.
So a buddy of mine was giving me a little breakdown on this horse race and stuff, and he was like, he loved to do the box, the exacta box, and he would take like the big price, and then he would try to find like 2 dogs in there, bundle them together, hope that the big price is probably going to come in second, but hopefully that dog can sneak through at the end and come out on top for the exacta.
So you're betting just numbers then?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess at that
He
point.
said, I don't know.
It's no different than taking the Heat because they're 7-1 against these shitbags after a loss, right?
I think it's a little different, but okay.
I mean, you want to get into detail? What I got 2-3-6. I took 3 because the guy's last name kind of is associated with that Bills guy that's been all over the news from the paramedics. 6 with Teresa Beta. That's just a nice little number. That's looks like one of the favorites. And then 10, I think La Jolie. I think Angelina Jolie. And the guy's name, the trainer's Paul Perry, right?
The 10
Nice
is
little
running.
roll off
The
the
10 is scratched. The 10 is not right.
10's out.
You already
4,
told me
5, 10, 12.
Yeah.
Carpetbagger. Go with the 13.
that. Yeah, I mean, that's – why not? 13.
I mean, you got to get jiggy with the carpetbagger.
So
I think that's derogatory, but
Do we want overtime here for the over? What was the over at? The over wasn't what was. I mean, the over's in jeopardy here, obviously, right?
No, the over's way big loser.
Over was 230, wasn't there, or something like that?
Yeah, 230.5.
I'm looking at this fucking horse race.
The only big thing right now is the full game was Nets 4.5. I got it -3 live, so these free throws are big for me.
Yeah, they are. Still a bunch of. I mean, there's enough time. Well, I'm not going to say it, but yeah, that's you need the free throws.
Yeah, it's gonna be these 2 free throws, and then the next shot. If the Pelicans miss, it's gonna be game over. But if they make it, they're gonna keep trying.
The fucking Nets.
Rose Hill, they're loading up, and they're all.
Doesn't that Alvarado guy look like the NBA's version of Riff Raff? I think he kind of does with his fucking bright shoes and his weird dreads. And
He does a little bit.
Cab, we can't hear you, dude.
Hey, here's a Timberwolves update for everyone that was laughing at me.
You listen to Riff Raff.
52.
I don't listen to fucking Riff Raft.
I just love that Cab mutes himself all the goddamn time. Shout out to all the muters out there. Cheers.
When we get to 80 likes, I'll drink both of these fucking 99 whatever the fucks. Let's do it.
In one, like at the same time?
Dude, my 99 beats you. Let me get this on. Can you guys see this?
We're at 75 likes.
That's probably good shit. This is some stupid.
This is not. Let me get it back in the camera for everybody to see. So we've escalated like a high school kid whose parents are out of town for the weekend, and we started out with a seltzer ginger ale, hard seltzer. We moved to a bottle of beer that was brewed in 1898 from Genesee. And now we've skipped right over to the Devil Springs 160 proof. Oh, yeah.
I love
In
it.
about an hour and a half, someone's going to have to hold my hair while I throw
I didn't
open the
see you
cup.
take a sip of that. Did you take a sip of that?
I love it.
I had to cut it down. Jesus.
80%, 160 proof.
Or
Well,
saying
out of
is
the bottle.
we're
If I
doing
take
the
a whack
7
on that thing
o'clock
straight, I'm going to be
games.
fucking OD right here on camera.
Well, you can
Need to mix
Getting
it.
ready for that late night action.
150 proof.
Dave, so we'll do it in San Antonio then, because I heard you dodging. This brought it back up.
Mikey,
Not
you
dodging
got
anything.
that, right?
Yeah, you are. We'll meet in San
Yeah,
Antonio.
exactly,
And we'll have a
try.
bottle in the middle of us, and we'll take shots before one of us falls down.
Yeah, we can do that, but can we do something else, like play cards or something? Like, I don't just sit there and look at your face and drink.
I mean,
He knows a game you guys can play.
Mikey P.
Dave
Shout out
likes
to
to play
Mikey
biscuit.
P.
Bro.
Mikey P hit the exacta and the trifecta. Mikey P, good job.
Thank you.
Is Devil
Neither one.
Spring
Nice.
like a thing? Smith Legacy seems to know what you're talking about. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's a fucking gross thing, is what it is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's definitely a thing. Like
Hell yeah.
if you're looking to get someone real drunk real fast, you slip a little Devil Springs on them.
whoa, Mike.
If you got that asshole at the party that doesn't know any better and he won't stop talking, you throw a shot of Devil Springs for him when you give everybody else a shot of vodka, right? I mean, these are some party
YouTube
games.
instructional video: how to roofie
Fucking
a chick.
Cosby 101. Shit.
How to roofie a
Roofie
chick.
1970s.
Hit us up. Play of the day.
Yeah, we got in all seriousness though, they make it for that's how my buddies play. I don't know what you guys are talking about. If they do it for when they're making weed into the liquid there so they can turn it into cookies and stuff, right? What's the process I'm trying to talk about? The distillation process of the weed that go through Devil Springs or 180 proof liquor.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my brother's making a whole bunch of it now, and he's got like 2 or 3 bottles of that stuff.
You talking
He's
about
like,
like
yeah, I
the
don't drink
Mexican
it.
oil, that shit that's like real strong.
Like moonshine.
No,
Basically.
but I would love to, bro. I have a lead on some people in Louisiana that make. I'm not going to go too far into it, but that makes some fucking like absinthe, a moonshine style, and I'm gonna go try and get some of that shit.
Like, is it corn based or wheat or like grain based or do you know?
I think it's grain based, and it's like they fucking turn it like it starts white and then they turn it green, and supposedly it's like some really good shit. So I'm gonna try and get some.
Have you ever had absinthe? Not the fake shit, the real fucking shit from France. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
I've had it mailed. Yes,
It's fucking when you haven't eaten for like 2 days and I was in a frat, okay, and we were in Hell Week, and I got didn't eat for 2 days, and I drank absinthe, half a
woke up
bottle.
with a
and I almost
condom in your
died.
ass.
I almost died. No, nothing in my ass. What is it with you and my ass? Can we talk about that?
Is that the line of the night? I
No,
stole
we
that.
cannot. No, we cannot. No, we cannot talk about that. We don't want to talk about it. If y'all want to talk about that, DM each other.
How much was that exacta? Hey?
The 2 came on top. It was only 12-1.
Mike, can I ask you on that 30 to 1 or whatever? Like, what's a good betting size for that? I mean, because I'm a unit bettor and it's a different kind of betting style. So I know you bet way lower. I mean, you bet 50 cents and $1 and different things on exactas and all those bets. On a horse, are you putting $100 or $200? I mean, is that crazy or?
I mean, if you really like it, I've seen people do it on Twitter. I don't usually go that high. If I'm going to spend that much, it's going to be in a large like pick 5 or pick 6 usually with the guys. Yeah.
Is the okay? This is probably a better question. Is bankroll management different because of the betting style for horses than it is for other sports? I'm assuming it has to be.
Yeah, it's so much different too. Like you were just talking about, if your unit is whatever, couple hundred bucks. Like if you're betting a horse straight, that's different. And let's say it's 3 to 1, that's okay. But then the exacta is different, or a daily double, or a pick 5. You can put a little more money out, but you got to get it. It's different. But once you get it, you can
Because I liken it to kind of like parlays, and I don't bet parlays. I think parlays are a bad bet. So that's why these kind of long shot bets, I don't understand how to bet.
Ozzy's kind of a different animal to try and learn on, because when I took that bet, I did it was listed at 25 to 1. And then the pool gets hammered, that dropped. So I was expecting the 6 to be more of the favorite, and the 2 went off as the favorite. So it dropped, because you're not playing against a casino, you're playing against a pool of all the money that's there. Yeah. So as the more money comes in at the end, then it drops the odds, because the more people have it and the more they have to pay.
What's that bet? There's this one bet. It's like pooled money from everyone, and people hit it every once in a while where they bet like $1 and they win like 80 grand or 100 grand. There's a certain bet in horse.
It's called a lottery, Dave.
No. There's a bet in horse racing.
So those are like those are like the pick 5s and the pick 6s.
Okay.
Like a pick 6, you can do a 20-cent pick 6. With the pick 5s, it's usually the minimum's 50 cents. But just because it's 50 cents or 20 cents, it costs more for every horse you pick. So if you pick one horse in every race, it's going to cost you 20 cents. But every time you add another horse in each race, in all 6 races, the ticket goes up in price.
It's like a round robin kind of deal.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it pulls in until someone hits it. It's like a jackpot at one of the table games at a casino. It keeps pulling up.
So there's ones that are jackpot, which you have to be the only person holding it to get the jackpot, and then there's days where they have to get rid of all the carryover money so people don't hit it. Those are mandatory days, and those are the days we usually try and attack as a group, because the pools might be like Kentucky Derby pool might be 4 or 5 mil. Like
that's I can get behind shit like that. I need to. Yeah.
The fucking Nets won by 6.
I mean, Dave, we got a horse chat. If you want to get in, let me know.
I do.
Wow.
I'll send you right now. Everyone just bet horses all day. I mean, sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's busy as shit, but everyone just posts their horse picks as they go, and you can ask questions. A million of cappers that are in there, and better than me, worse than me, but it's just a good time. I mean, we all talk horses, and if you have any questions, just ask it in the chat. If I'm not available, someone always is, and they'll always help you out.
Appreciate it. That's how I'm learning hockey. I'm in a couple hockey chats. That's I learned how to cap hockey this year. What are you laughing at?
I don't know, Dave. I'm sorry.
It is a pretty weird. The title, just so you know, is nap time.
Okay.
We change it all the time. It's a little weird.
Cab, you butthead. This is my first season capping NHL, and I'm up. I'm positive. I was even in college football.
I learned how to cap hockey this year. Like
I did.
I love it, bro. That's good. It was my first year to fully record everything with MLB, but
people bash an MLB. That's my probably maybe my most profitable sport. I love MLB capping. I mean, I really it's a long grind, but I love it. So Dutch and everyone bashes on it, but You Darvish first 5. That's all you got to know.
There you go. That's all that matters.
Mikey P, did you bet anything at Gold Coast?
I took the 9. Tracy's Spirit.
I took the 8.
Miami down 4-7 to the Suns.
She's a rogue.
Right. I also like this 6 a little bit, so I'll just box those.
Which one is that? Australia A?
B.
B. 1 minute to go. I like this. I like to shorten this in time. What do we got?
I took the 8 horse. Mikey P's on the 9.
I took the 9 horse.
78 likes. Let's do it. And I fucking
Sounds like an exact opportunity, doesn't it?
Oh, 79 likes. We need one more to get to 80.
I might throw up after this, but that's okay.
That's all right. That's what trash cans are for.
I don't throw up, but this is going to be disgusting.
Shout out to our guy Gammers or Tucci.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, throw up and get back in the game, Dave. Throw up and get back in the fucking
Bro,
game.
if you're already throwing up, we're not going to be sitting at that table very long.
No. It's not the booze. First of all, I'm not going to be throwing up, but it's the taste of this shit. It tastes like.
And we're at 81
That's why I told you
likes.
you had to
So
mix it
now
with
we
the
get
soda.
to take a shot for Gammers or Tucci and the 80 likes.
even
If
open
you
this
haven't hit the
damn
like button, hit the like button now. Once we get to 90, we'll do this shit again. If you hit the like button, you can't hit it again. So hit the share button. Tell your friends to come in and let them hit the like button.
Hell yeah,
Cheers!
Blitzer, Bobby.
Everybody, especially the Zatucci's.
I'm out.
All right, I
Happy
can't
New
wait
Year,
longer.
my guy.
It tastes like potpourri.
That's why you needed to get some club soda. That'll probably just do the trick. But
Nah, I don't wear condoms and I don't do mixers.
Nah.
says
Real
the guy with
man.
9 kids, you know what I'm saying? Condoms sometimes ain't the worst thing.
That was a joke, obviously, but I don't. I mean, I'd rather drink. I'm not a mixer guy.
He prefers not to.
I was about to say, it's like a joke, but obviously the rubber fucks it up.
Strong preference if I have
My
to.
hair on my chest.
I'm shooting blanks anyways. It doesn't matter.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, too far.
Oversharing.
It's all about double entendres. You can walk the line. You just, you know what I mean.
That horse is
There's
running.
no limbo videos. We don't need it.
Fuck you, Dave.
Hey, Hawks, Lakers coming up, baby. I think Hawks about to do it to the Lakers.
Hey, so I teased it earlier, but I'll tell you what, I like that Jags-Titans game to go over the total, 39.5. We got big money coming in on that under. It does not look like it's moved one iota, and maybe a half an iota. But I'm still seeing it open at 39.5. It's sitting at 39.5. We got bets coming in on the Titans over, but we got the money pounding that under. I think it's a good little upset spot. Derrick Henry's back. He's good for at least one. ETN and the boys are going to go out there and run all over the Titans. I think it's a good opportunity to take 4. We got to get to 40. 40? Come on now.
That's what, 3 touchdowns each?
Connor Mack can throw fucking bombs to Razor out there and get to 40. No problem. We can get this thing. Let's take that over. Lock it down.
I think I'm probably going to take TCU against Iowa State tomorrow, just for anybody that's looking at the card.
Jesus Christ,
Come
there's so
on.
many games.
We're talking about NFL, Cab.
So I changed to something with more games on the board yesterday, tomorrow, more exciting.
I haven't indexed this yet. But what do you guys think about Providence off that win? Laying 6.5 to St. John's. I think they're going to start rolling, just like last year.
They kind of already have.
Yeah. St. John's is horrible on the road. I want to wait with Bynum. They got away
St.
with
John's sucks.
Outum. They beat UConn. He's really big for him there. I know it was a stomach or whatever strain. I don't know. I'm gonna wait on that.
Yeah,
But I'll blame you. Red hot.
I don't have, like I said, I haven't indexed yet. The line looks about, I think it's probably going to be correct, but Providence, I mean, I'm super high on Providence. I mean,
Me too.
I like the coach. I like the atmosphere. I like the program.
Ed Cooley. Ed Cooley comes in there ready to roll.
Oh,
I guess it's
TCU
over.
against Iowa State. You have a team. Well, yeah, no, I don't know.
What?
I was going to say I thought that TCU was a lower rank than Iowa State, but they're not. So
Is there an Iowa in there?
I look to bet favorites that are ranked lower than the team they're playing.
Read
if
a
they're
book.
I would just beat
Read a book.
whoever the fuck.
Sharks up 2-0.
We should do a
Who
college
they put in
basketball
the ass?
challenge.
Hey, T-Wolves in the third quarter, right? We should be able to go ahead and keep smacking and fading the Clippers.
Hell yeah. That worked out so well for me the last time I did it. Let's go.
I'm not on the Clippers, but Hammer Poop, my co-host, he's on the Clippers, so I'm staying off that game.
Hammer poop.
Hammer Poop.
There's a name.
I mean, this looks a little bit like last night when they started to get their ass whooped, and in the third quarter, they ripped them for like 30, 40 points. They sat everybody, so the same.
Shut up, you Taylor Swift, you bitch.
Dogs are barking. We got the T-Wolves second half is a plus 115.
That's your dog's name?
No, Taylor Swift. My dog's name's Lady, but Taylor Swift was on ESPN's commercials. I got Mike M'd. I got pimp slapped by the ESPN commercials.
Well, I'll tell you this. I ended up losing that Pacers play money line, so I'm currently 4-1 for the night. Go ahead and scratch me for a unit for the T-Wolves in the third quarter. I know it typically, you would see the losing team bounce back for at least the third quarter and then get smashed in the fourth, but I just don't think that they have the horses to get back. So plus 100, I'll take a unit.
Air Dog said, let's go Heat.
Yeah, let's go. Heat's right. So here's an example, Cap. Villanova's unranked. Xavier's ranked 18th. Villanova's at home laying points.
So what? You want to bet
So
Villanova?
Well, I'm not going to bet them, but I look at that. That's like whenever it makes you scratch your head why the book's putting it there. And that's more of a top-down approach. And, I'm a more bottom-up, and we won't get into that because you'll call me a bottom. But
Everything you say, bro.
no, bottom up and top down. I mean, that's an actual term for capping.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
You want me to explain it to you? Okay, I will.
I don't want to hear how you bottom up.
Bottom up is a term for capping that you come to a line yourself and say the line's wrong. But top down is saying the line is correct and finding ways and angles to dissect it. So
you like your top down and your bottom up.
No, I top down this. I usually bottom up.
Are you a bottom?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Let's
I'm
fucking
a
see
bottom.
those two statements one more
Sports
time.
capping, I'm a bottom. Yes, I am. In sports capping, I am a bottom.
Okay, well, TCU's not in that situation, and I like TCU tomorrow. That's what started this.
So I'm going to bet TCU.
No! All right, I'm not.
I'm tailing you. Come on.
All right, fine. Fuck it. That's fine. I'd rather you just go ahead and keep tailing me so we can get this fucking out of the way and just win.
It'll happen eventually.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Eventually, I will not mush your bet. Eventually.
We're only about 0-4 or 0-5 so far, so I mean,
I think we're actually like 0-2. We're not.
0-2. Okay, good. Yeah, it is only like 0-2.
Hey, shout out to the 50+ people still up in the chat on this beautiful Friday evening here.
Meter coming on, 19 to 15.
We're at 83 likes. We got to get to 90. I'm trying to get to a fucking 100 before we sign off this bitch. So hit the like button down below. Also, like Connor Mickey Mac said earlier, you can become a member for $4.99. It's only 18 cents a month. Support the squad. Support Pub Sports Radio. We appreciate it as always. Thank you for hanging out with us. We've been going for almost 3 hours.
Let's go.
We're going to end in about 15, 20 minutes. So thank you for hanging out with us. If you got any more bets, place them down below. We got Chucky Town getting ready to pop off. I placed a nice little double in the chat. I'm on the 4-10 over the 3. So if you like anything,
10 over the 3.
T-Wolves are out to a 4-1 jump in the third quarter, guys. Let's go ahead and do this shit. It's going to be a all 4 quarters clean sweep.
Jimmy
Hell yeah.
Gomez with the 1-unit play on that one.
How about Yale? Lost tonight. Back-to-back. Harvard wins.
Yeah, they're like
At
16
Yale.
points favorites.
Damn.
I know. And tomorrow it's 9. Harvard's 9-point dogs at Yale.
Let's go,
Did
Joe. I love
Yale
that.
win today?
They lost to Dartmouth. 81-77. Harvard won. 70-68 in OT.
Most importantly, I love the fact that we are cashing.
Miami up 19-15.
The Ivy League surprises me this year. Usually you can find a couple teams that are like dead nuts overs. They're like trending to the under. It's kind of a weird Ivy League and Summit League too. If you know the teams like Oral Roberts and Denver and the Dakotas. So it's a strange year for totals. If you bet totals, I don't know.
What do you think about Alabama, Kentucky at 5.5 is the number right now? Think Bama can get on top of that?
They're too
You asking
public.
me about Bama tomorrow?
Yeah,
I think that
Bama,
line's.
Kentucky.
I think that line's perfect, and it scares. So it scares me. I think 5.5 is perfect.
Look at those shoes.
I think Alabama wins the game, but I don't know by how much. And maybe I don't know. It's just, Kentucky's a tough team to cap right now. They need to get rolling. They need to turn shit around.
Youngstown State's dropping 23 against Iapui. Ugh.
I think I like the under in that one.
Yeah, I think that's an under spot too.
Iapui is another almost like not every time blind under, but I always look at the under when they're playing.
Is that the IUPUI?
The Indianapolis University of Purdue, University of Indianapolis, or something. That's
IUPUI?
Yeah.
Iapui.
The Jaguars, is that what they are? The Raging Cajuns? Something like that.
Not the Raging Cajuns, ULL.
The Rambling Wreck.
Temple. I like Temple to smack Tulane tomorrow. Hot school theory's over.
IUPUI is the Jaguars.
That's what, Jaguar. I said Jaguars and then the Raging Cajuns. It's so crazy in basketball. There's so many teams and so many ridiculous, like the Blue Hose, Presbyterian.
I know.
Blue Hose.
I know the Daddy Cab special. Hey, you guys, you don't even have to tune in. You can hear it here first. Wake Forest first half against Louisville on the road. Tell me you don't love that spot.
Of course I like it. I haven't bet it
I
yet.
know
though.
you
What
do.
is it, 9.5 in the full game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't bet it yet, but yeah, I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Louisville's getting a little bit better, a little bit. But yeah, I haven't bet it. But that Wake Forest is one of my first half teams, Mike. You caught.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. It jumped out at me. I saw it.
Yeah,
If you went on Twitter and went to the search tab and typed in Dabby Cab and then a keyword after like Houston or U Darvish or Wake Forest, you'd have 100 tweets.
Good.
Jordan Clarkson will pop up too.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson.
And I got to ask you guys something. Out of those bets that you just named, think about how often they hit.
No,
Yeah, they hit a lot.
You
That's
do
what I'm
something that
talking
people
about.
don't do
I'm not
enough.
breaking your balls. They talk a
No,
lot.
no,
I guess I am
yeah,
breaking
exactly.
your balls. But
You do something that people should learn in capping a new like newer cappers. Find your niche and hammer the shit out of it.
pound it
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. Actually,
like a fucking hammer to a nail. Just smash the shit out of it
Yeah.
until it goes
Hammer
away.
cock.
Yeah, hammer poop it. Hmm.
man,
What else?
it's just so many games, right, that I can go over. C-Mac, how do you Pittsburgh and Clemson, man? I think it's like Pittsburgh sure has turned that corner, and they've been really impressive. But still, getting points with Clemson is tempting in the first half for me.
I haven't gone over that yet.
Syracuse, Virginia. That sounds like an under. That's going to be a game of
Where's
the
it at?
bricks.
Where's it at?
Virginia.
The book I'm looking at doesn't have a total on it yet.
I
I
like
see
it under Virginia more than Syracuse, personally.
Whoever has.
But they
less
both run a
goals,
shitty
they
zone
run
where
3
it's like no
goals
one
in the
scores.
first.
You got
Well,
a minus
Syracuse has
11.
those games where they get hot shooting the three. I mean, over the years, that just they just rain down threes, and you know.
I'm going to be on Pitt probably. The only problem now they're a favorite, but I don't know how much I buy of Clemson. I know they on the road. I know they just won. They've won a couple here lately.
What is that?
I think Pitt, just keep rolling them at all. This short number.
Who is that?
That's just for me glancing
Aaron
at it.
Jackson
2.5.
Jr.
Craig,
Mike's only fan is definitely in my search terms.
Clemson.
Who?
Finally throw it out there.
Greg said my search terms are Houston, Darvish, first half, and Mike's only fans.
There it is. Who's that?
That was Jaron Jackson
Yeah.
Jr. It's a numbered out of 149. Just pretty little card. Been
Cap.
drinking, so just showing a little bit.
Jimmy, I love all your love for the cards. When I was a kid, I had a great card collection. A Ken Griffey rookie, I had a Cal Ripken card. All these cards. I found I forget what it was, but it was Mike Piazza Hideo Nomo in '96. It was a hologram card, and I got it in a pack. It was worth $150. I paid $10 for the pack, and my grandmother gave all of my cards to my fucking cousin who lost them.
Damn.
I'm bitter about it.
Man, that's how it goes. I had a nice set of Pokemon cards back in the day, and who would have thought that those shits were fucking going to be worth,
Like gold.
100,000 or, whatever the case it is.
Wait, Pokemon cards are worth something?
Dude,
Now they're worth a
lot.
ton of fucking money. Yeah.
you got the Charizard or the right ones,
Hold up, I'll be right the fuck back.
Snorlax. Charizard was the one.
I'm gonna have to go check my collection. I got a fucking collection.
Hey, no, seriously, you never know. Get them graded and freaking.
What's the process to get them graded, Jimmy?
There are companies that
What?
you can.
Do you just send it to the company to get it graded?
Yeah, you send them. Well, there's PSA, there's BGS, there's a couple of them. I send them to PSA. It's like the longest one that's been around. So I feel like a perfect score with them is going to give you more like sell value compared to like a different company that gets
got more clout.
grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the company that if you watch the pawn shop thing in Vegas, Pawn Stars, they I think PSA is the one that they always talk about where they want it graded.
Yeah, I found
Yeah.
I think it's a second edition Charizard at my mom's house, but I don't know how to go get it graded or sell it or do anything. So,
Dude, all you got to do is go to psa.com and then they'll show you how to do like an online submission or whatever. Craig, you said something about Pogs. Fuck, I don't know shit about Pogs, bro.
Oh,
I
man,
don't know nobody.
I went to Knott's Berry Farm in Buena
I'll
Park.
bust your ass in some Pogs.
No,
Hey,
I went to the
I don't know
they had
what
a
the fuck
competition in
I missed
Pogs.
that one?
Like kicked ass.
I know all about the slammers and everything, but I'm just saying I don't know if they're worth the lick,
The reason why they're not worth anything is because people used them, and you beat the shit out of them when you.
Oh
when you-
yeah.
yeah.
Just like yo-yos. I mean, yo-yos are pretty nostalgic, but nobody, is paying freaking hundreds of bucks for them. They're still worth like $10.
Yeah.
Christopher wants to know what Pogs we're talking about.
Oh, there you go. There you go. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
We're talking
You know
about
the
both.
Jets one?
They both cost a lot
Nice
of
2-1. Sharks, Ducks. All right.
Let's go Sharks.
Oh, baby. T-Wolves are still out, 17-12 lead. They're still dominating the third quarter.
This Coyotes Blackhawks game not going the way I want. It's 1-0 in the third. Everyone that was barking at the overs.
Nice. I threw out that live under 4.5. Did you get on that?
No. I was done betting that game.
Suns are losing by 6. Is Booker out? He's supposed to be out, right?
Booker's out. Both
He's out.
Cams are out. Yeah, it's
Yeah, so that might be a smacking.
this is a heat spot all day. This is my
Heat
best
should win, yeah.
best
Yeah.
best bet of the day.
But I'm saying the line's only minus 3.5. I mean, that's
The Suns are getting too much respect here. They're crippled by injury and all the the Heat are 12-2 straight up coming to Phoenix. They're past 14. They own them.
The real question is then why are the Heat -1?
right. It's so close.
Except when Oladipo throws up fucking almost half-court three. The Heat are kind of a question mark. They're 20-19. I think they shouldn't be. the Heat are a better team than their record says. I mean, they're a team that's going to go to the playoffs and run deep, even if they're like a 6 seed or something.
They're just taking their time with all the injuries. This first half was for them to be right at 500. It's fine. Yeah.
I love these type of teams that have like one superstar but have all supporting cast around him. I mean, they're a playoff team for sure.
Still time to get it in. I'm going to jump on that Hawks -2.5. Let's go. LBJ's back in the lineup. That to me equates to an automatic Lakers loss, but I'll take a shot with the Hawks.
Wow, disrespect.
Yeah,
you heard it here first.
The good thing about watching those Atlanta Falcons game against Lakers is you always, the Hawks. You always see like the crowd in Atlanta root for the Lakers. I think we have like the second best crowd in Atlanta over any other stadium. They love the Lakers over there.
Lakers like the Yankees, bro.
Yeah. But I'm
Actually,
saying
I would say the Lakers are probably
almost. They're kind of like the Packers. They travel really well.
Oh, give me a break.
Right.
The Lakers are probably like internationally the biggest team because Asian countries love basketball and they fucking love Kobe Bryant and they love the Lakers.
Yeah. Remember when everybody was on the Houston Rockets because of Yao Ming? All you would see is the Rockets jerseys.
Here we go. We got this opportunity. We took it earlier. I'm not sure how it did. Last 5 games, Lakers won, then the Hawks won, then the Lakers won, then the Hawks won, then the Lakers won. It's got to be Hawks, right?
Don't do this.
It's easy. It's one than the other. One than the other.
I know. I'm not into
Only expert cappers are aware.
It is a highly detailed and very secretive process.
That's the same type of capping that's like, oh, this streak is 11-0. This is going to be the game where it doesn't happen. It's
my favorite lingo is they're due.
Oh, they're due.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, that was the same thing. Yeah, you were saying, Dave. Yeah, it's just gonna happen. It's their due.
I'm telling you.
I see that number falling. Again, I like when I see the number falling, I equate that to the favorite. So
the worst thing in sports capping is a 4-letter word, lock. That's the worst fucking thing.
Yeah.
You don't even say that one.
I want to pull up.
We don't even use that around here.
Yeah, we don't even use those words. Other extinct words is whenever you see 1,000-unit play.
Oh, whale bet.
Triple star, million, yeah.
Triple whale.
Whale cock lock, 100-unit bet, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god! Please run away if you see that, guys.
Those are the guys that don't show that their emblem is like a teddy bear or like a shark or something. They don't show their face. You know, the fucking anonymity is, Anyway, and they put their record up there, but it's like. You don't. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much smack, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
We know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. T-Wolves up 21-15 in the third quarter. Total score is 89-69 with 4:29 left to go. Nuggets, Cavs 77-70. The third quarter 15-12 in the Nuggets' favor. Suns Heat game is still barely tipping off the second quarter 23-30. In the Heat's favor, and Heat's Lakers game is still yet to tip off. I mean, Hawks Lakers, excuse me.
Craig Woods.
I took Adebayo's points, rebounds, and assists, 34.5 over, which is kind of a big number, but he's at 14. Well, it's looking okay.
Spencer's got Westbrook.
Double and triple double.
Nice.
Wow, really? Wow.
I thought this could be a LeBron triple double spot.
Spanny penny bomb. You got to turn me on. Spanny penny bomb. You got to turn me on. Is that how it goes? I mean, apple bomb. Anyone?
Spencer, since you're in the chat, what you got for Rose Hill Race 5? Mikey P, what you got?
Where's Rose? Got bet down. I was looking a bit at the 9 as a bomb. Charity spirit.
You guys don't think Dennis Schroeder is going to go off tonight? I think it might be a Dennis Schroeder night, no?
What are those lyrics? That's not
I took the 3.
No, the Ducks tied it up 2-2.
There we go. Let me
That's
see
good.
if it was Terry
You
with
gotta
that assist. Let me look it
not
up.
turn
real quick.
me on.
That's good for the over 6.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah,
Especially
for
during
sure.
the first quarter. That's easy.
Where is Rose Hills?
Australia.
AUA.
Because that's a cemetery in Southern California. That's one.
Oh yeah, they race around the cemetery.
I know they didn't, but it's just when I hear Rose Hills, that's what I think of.
All right, we've got what they call a limited option of games that are still starting. So I'm going to circle back around and put another unit on this Hawks game. We already talked about the original theory. Now we got the zigzag theory. Let's go.
Line dropped to 2.5.
I'd be careful. I don't know. I'm off that game. I thought about taking the Bryant. The Hawks are horrible points in the paint, so I thought about taking a Biggs prop on the Lakers, but I stayed off.
No, I looked at a lot of the stats earlier on. I saw some of the way the offense and defense matched up. I thought there was a little window. I don't know if I liked 3, but it dropped to 2.5. That seems fair. That little difference
Medical
between
Jim has been dropping all sorts of horse picks in them.
Guillermo lives 10 minutes from that cemetery.
Yeah, see, that's a big freaking cemetery.
I could guess about 2 or 3 cities. I'm not going to. I grew up in La Habra Heights, which is close to the city that it's in. So,
well, you grew up in La Habra Heights?
So I went to Servite High School.
Okay, I grew up in Fullerton, so we're right next to each other.
I lived in I just moved from Placentia to Arizona. Did you go to high school in Orange County?
Yeah, I went to Troy.
I got into the Troy IB program. But I didn't go. I went to Servite.
You went to the Troy Tech. You were a nerd like me.
Yeah, I got in. I didn't go. Yeah.
Oh, well, too bad.
Troy's right by you. That's what's so funny. I lived on the other side of Cal State Fullerton for 7 years.
Nice. So did I. I lived
on the outside. 3.
Yeah.
Come on! Run your ass off! Get up, 3! Get up! Go.
It's tight.
Let's go. T-Wolves up by 6 in the third.
3-win, Mikey?
To go. They're whooping their butt.
It was tight.
Money line.
272.
Took that money line. I think it was plus. What I said was plus.
Come on, Mikey. Tell me the 3-1.
Plus money. I'll tell you.
It looked like he was going to go. Yeah, he got it.
Let's fucking go.
So can I ask? Can I? Is that a big hit that you just hit? Like I want to talk to me about this horse racing stuff. Get me excited.
I mean, plus 500 in sportsbook odds.
What the fuck?
50 to 1.
He went off
5 to
1.
1.
Sorry.
5 to 1, not 50 to 1. 5 to 1. I'm thinking 5,000. Yeah. Is that a bit? I mean, that's kind of a favorite, isn't it? 5 to 1.
No,
there was
not in
Favorite
horse
went off
racing.
at 3 to 2.
There's usually
There was a plus. The favorite was
or
plus
like 1 to
150.
5s.
Basically,
There's usually one pretty decent,
1.5 to 1.
clear, less than
So
1
a 5 to 1 horse is that considered a dog, or is that?
I would consider
All
not
horses
knowing.
are dogs almost.
Yes.
I would middle of the pack, right? 5 to 1's in the middle.
I see like 80 to 1, 60 to 1, 20 to 1. I mean, like.
Yeah, but you don't see a lot of those every race, right? You see like one every couple. Maybe you see a big one.
Well, I'm talking about like the big races. You see I only ever look or see them like the Preakness or the Derby or something. You have like a 60 to 1 horse or 40 to 1 horse. You know, is that a normal thing on these regular races or not really?
This one's not, because there's just not enough betting options really for it on the bigger days, and that's what's good about Aussie is there's usually a ton of horses, so they're only going to take so much money.
So they race more horses for Aussie than they do other tracks.
It's just bigger turf races at late night. This is all just DGen stuff. You don't need to worry about.
Okay, I guess that's what I wanted to hear. If I need to worry about it, because
I mean, like if you get a big race at Gulfstream tomorrow or whatever, you might have 12-ish horses. So, but there's a guy that sets the morning line or money line, and it's just one guy at the track that determines what he thinks the horse should go off at, and then that odds change based on how much money that horse takes. So the one guy might say this is a 5 to 1 horse, but he doesn't take any money, and it's 15 to 1 when the race starts because there's no money in the pool for him.
So I'm not a huge line watcher or money watcher. The reason why is I think the public, the places where you pay to see line movement and the tickets and the handle and all that, I don't know that they're accurate. But for horse racing, is it something where you want to be watching the movement? You want to hit it late? You want to hit it early? Or is it not that type of deal?
Unless you're overseas or have access to an overseas book, you cannot lock in a horse. You're going to get whatever the horse goes off at. So if you place a bet 2 days from now, there are some exceptions. TVG, which is the main app I use, they've started doing some future bets for bigger races, like Breeders' Cup. Like I locked in Flightline at 3-1. He's my favorite horse probably that I've seen the past 5 years. And he went off at, I don't know, what did he go off at? 4-5, maybe 3-5. So
they wanted to say hi since they're up past
Jimmy,
the
you're muted.
Hey,
Jimmy, you're muted.
Daddy Cad.
Jimmy, you're muted. You want to say hi too?
Sorry.
Come here. You're supposed to be long.
Oh, there's the other one.
wow. There's no denying that one.
You guys have the same haircut.
Yeah.
Say hi.
No denying that one.
Say bye-bye.
My bad, yo. I had to give a hot take on the phone.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to us.
Wait, BNT says I think they took the 3 down. That's not true, right?
I like that we morphed into this horse racing show. Feel like I'm obligated to play some ponies now.
Betting with the bag.
Damn, they did put the 4 up. Frumos.
Really?
I think it'd be fun to not know dog shit about horse racing and get on there with you fellas and just throw, maybe we all pick $100 and toss it in an account. I'll fire away blindly and see how I do. I'm going to guess I'm going to have to re-up, and the over-under is going to be the question. For betting purposes.
You can be like a poker backer where you're just an investor and you take like 25% or something.
No, I'll get in there and make some plays.
Well,
I'm a degenerate.
I mean,
I'll
that's
throw some something.
Wait, why did they take the horse down?
like that's kind of what we do. Like I'm not going to play. Usually, I'm not going to play a solo $100 pick 5 by myself. But with all these guys, like this summer, we played probably like a $600 ticket together and paid what 15K this summer.
Nice.
Just because you get when you beat the favorites, right? That knocks people out holding those tickets. So the more favorites you can beat in a more succession, the more money there is in the pool.
She was like,
Dude, Razor had that pick 6 was like $10 to win $250,000, I think, wasn't it?
It was like I think we paid.
Come on, T-Wolves, hold the fuck on.
You know how every time you hear the story, it grows a little bit more every time.
I thought it was 18K.
I'm starting there. That's the new point.
No, my ticket separately. I did an $81 ticket. It paid $13,000.
That's fucking
but
awesome.
we did a group ticket with Mikey P, and I think it paid $27,000. But it was a group of 6 or 7 of us.
Yeah, 8 or maybe 8.
Yeah,
How fired up were you guys on that, though? I mean, that's a big number.
I was at the beach, so we were very happy.
Really?
We were on vacation.
Hold the
Paid for
fuck
vacation.
on. Let's go.
There was one time after when COVID first started, all the sports went away, but there was still horse racing because they convinced everybody that they had to. It was exercise for the horses. It would actually be a disservice, right? If they couldn't. That's when I was like, all right, I'll jump in there. They're taking action. What the hell? Why not? I think I started the day with like $50. There was some website I was following. I had something. I had like $700 or $800 in the account. That's when I switched over to Australia. I couldn't go to sleep. I was so fired up that I had all that money in there after not betting forever that I ended up puking it all up in Australia in about 30 minutes too.
Yeah,
that's how I found these guys, man. That was the only thing running like in March, and Jimmy was literally doing a show every single day.
Every day. That was a good time,
2
right?
to
Mikey
9
was hot
every
during the
day, dude.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
And there were some different people that was kind of floating around there, and like I didn't know what I know now, man. After hanging out with these dudes for 3+ years now, and just and then a year after that, I told my wife, I was like, "How would you feel if I met some like 20 internet strangers in Vegas?" And she was like, "Go for it."
Hell yeah. I bet you
do.
do.
It was fun.
Sure, just sign these divorce papers before you leave.
That's funny, Mike. You go, yeah, we're going to Vegas. You guys haven't met, just hanging out.
Yeah, they're just
Still a pandemic
cool people
going
on
on.
the internet. Yeah, what can go wrong?
Awesome.
As long as she sees some of the paychecks, she'll be happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had a good week while we were there. And we weren't there a full week,
God,
but
I almost fell out of my chair. That was very close.
3 or 4 days we all made money.
Let's go, baby. T-Wolves up by 7, about a cash.
Yeah, that was also when we had that
one night.
ticket alive. It didn't pay a lot, but we were still alive together as a group. That was fun.
Yeah, it was all right though for what came in. Like I guess
we made a profit.
Yeah.
Cash it, baby. Cash it.
Dude, the last time I was in Vegas, I went for a work trip, and we were run out for dinner. We had a great time. Got real buzzed up. It was probably close to, we're East Coast guys, and I worked with a bunch of older guys at the time. That it was probably 10:30. They were going back to bed, and I sat down at a blackjack table, and I started playing. And then one of our real high up corporate executives comes and sits down next to me, and he's like, "Hey, can you talk to me about how to play?" I'm like, this is a great career opportunity. Let's go. So I sat with this dude for about an hour and went up a couple $100. I was starting to feel pretty good. Next thing you know, they're bringing the shots over. And it had to be, I don't know, it was like 5:30 in the morning. I was like, I'm going to go. It's probably a good time. You can't leave the table on a heater, right? That's rule 1. So I'm up I don't know, maybe $8,000 or so. And I can't even, I'm so drunk. I'm trying to stuff all this money in my wallet. I'm supposed to meet my bosses at breakfast at 7. It's 5:30. I get back to the room. I set 4 alarms on my phone. I called for a front desk wake up call. I set the alarm on the bed, the thing next to the bedstand there. I ended up waking up 2 hours late. I missed breakfast the entire time. I'm like, oh fuck.
You can't do that with an hour's worth of sleep. You have
I thought it was going to be. I was just going to shut my eyes for a minute. Next thing you know, 2 hours later, I'm like, I'm getting fired. But I had that big giant wallet full of money. I didn't really give a shit either. So it was long story short, I didn't get fired, but it was great. I overslept everything. They did a fucking welfare check on me because I was missing everything.
You use the Quicksilver card.
Jimmy, 5-1.
Annual fee and unlimited one.
So that was the last time I was
Muted.
My bad. I pulled the tab. Yeah, 5-1. If I can cash that third quarter T-Wolves place. So let's keep it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Love it.
Quick shot, real quick. Let's keep the vibes going.
All right, guys.
State's coming through real quick.
That's going to do it for us tonight. We are going to take one last shot because it's the new year. So I'm going to take a shot before we give everyone a salute. So cheers to everyone in the chat. Happy New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We've been rolling for 3.5 hours now. If you haven't already, hit the like button down below, share, and subscribe. Make sure you check out pubsportsradio.com. Make sure you follow them on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and on Twitch. Also, you can become a member for $4.99, 18 cents a month. Click that join button down below, and you become a member. Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on stream. I appreciate every single one of you. Before we head out, Mike M., what do you got for the chat? And where?
Let's go. I threw it out there earlier, guys. I like the Jags tomorrow over 40. Let's have a nice NFL Saturday, and let's keep stacking cash.
Mike M. Still trying to get him to change his Twitter name to the Pimp Slap POD, but he hasn't yet. Shout out to Nerd Nation, Picks from Dave. Where can they find you? And what do you got for the chat? Shout out to you also with a nice ass hoodie.
You like it? You can find me on Twitter.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Fuck you, Dave. And I'm not doing it for you. You could undo it.
Picks from Dave on Twitter, Picks from Dave on YouTube, Nerd in the Turd on Friday, and in the chat on PSR giving people shit.
Me. You only give me shit.
Oh, you and Dutch and everyone else.
Appreciate you, my guy, as always. Mikey P, what do you got for the chat, and where can they find you?
Not much, man. It was good to be back with you. It's been a couple weeks with Christmas vacation stuff, so hopefully I'll catch you all next week. We cashed an ugly Ball State -2, but hey, we'll take the cash. So it was fun. I was 2-0 there with that Nolly Nose live bet, and can't beat that. So
Appreciate you as always, Mikey P, and that nice exacting trifecta as well in the Aussie races. Jimmy Gomez, nice night with the live bets. 5-1, was it? My man was on fire. Where can they find you? What do you got for the chat before we head out, my guy?
Hey, first off, I appreciate you, Razor Cap, for you letting me come on the show. Typically you already know I'm usually working, so I'm not able to get on these live shows. It's such a shame. But you can catch me in the mornings, 8 o'clock, Pub Sports, capping the early games. On Tuesdays, me and Sniz have been trying to be doing a live NBA cap show, so you can catch me on there. That typically goes for the late night session, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And just anytime on Twitter, JimmyJGo21. Hit me up. Let me know what's good. Hopefully you guys cash.
Oh yeah.
My guy Jimmy Gomez, also a Marine. So we appreciate your support and just everything you do as a family. My guy Jimmy Gomez is all around great guy, great handicapper, and we appreciate your service as well, my guy. Connor Mack, what about you? What do you got for the chat? Where can they find you?
Shout out to the chat. As I always say, best goddamn chat in the goddamn game, hands down. Pub Sports Radio. And shout out to Jimmy. You just said that 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's what we do here on the West Coast. But tomorrow morning, I'll be with this guy up here. Got a 7 on his hat. Cab and Slick Rick, Pat Riley, Babano tomorrow morning. It's 10 Eastern, but we're back to 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow morning. Check us out for the NCAA basketball pub. Shitload of games I got to roll through here. So I'm out of here. Thanks for having me.
My guy, Connor Mack, Mr. Pat Riley. I haven't heard that one. I like that one. Mr. Davy Cab, what do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, Mr. Justin Bieber?
Like he said, man. Like he said, we'll be doing the NCAA Pub Hub. It's Pub Hub, right? Not Net Profit. Saturdays is Pub Hub. We'll be doing the.
I guess so.
Either way, we're breaking down the games right here on Pub Sports Radio. I know I haven't posted a bet in the past 2 days, but I've already got at least 5 for sure that I'm going to have posted tomorrow. So it comes and goes how it is. Going to be loaded tomorrow. We'll be right back here, Kentucky, Alabama, live betting. So come kick it. Maybe Dave will come with me because for some reason he always comes and hangs out on Saturdays. Just kidding. Dave, I give you all the shit, man. I love betting with you. I love learning with you. Hopefully you can be here tomorrow and watch that fucking movie. All right, that's it.
Stranger Things.
God damn it.
Appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Razor Sharp Picks. I'm at 13,990 followers. I need 10 more followers to get to 14,000. Once we do that, I'm going to give away 14 members. 14 picks. I'm going to give 14 people 14 days free of play. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you go to pubsportsradio.com. Check out their merchandise. Check out everything they have, pubsportsradio.com. Make sure you follow them on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and on Twitch. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Boogie. We got gamers there. Tucci, BNT, Christopher, Gerardo. We had the whole squad in the house. Jim, Christopher, Craig, Cliff Yang. We had George in Vegas in the house. Appreciate you guys as always. Ron Lofton, Mikey D. Appreciate you guys as always. Like I said, make sure you check out pubsportsradio.com. Follow them on all platforms. For Mike M, for picks from Dave, for Mikey P, for Jimmy Gomez, for Connor Mickey Mac, for Dabby Cab. I'm Razor Sharp Picks. Have a good night.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. Pub Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube.